Yo, how we doing, guys? How we doing? So today, I'm cooking breakfast. I'm gonna make some yerba mate. I'm gonna do some breathwork research. And first, I wanna look at some of the main stories in the NFL, baseball, MLB today, and see where the high-performing athletes, what's working well for them. Just looking at the way they're playing a little bit, and then noticing like what might be holding them back in the way that they're playing as well too. So I'm thinking, if I look at, I guess I'll use Yahoo Sports, right? If I'm looking at who won yesterday, who were the big key players killing it yesterday, we've seen for the Vikings, the Sam Darnold and everything. He is off to a hot start. It's pretty wild. The Ravens had a big comeback win in overtime. Lamar Jackson, dude, we got some big things going on. It's pretty exciting watching sports. My Raiders got worked, of course. And then think of Matt Ryan on Thursday, that 500-yard game. That was epic, right? And then for MLB, let me make sure I just start pulling up a thread, though, on breathwork and sports, because this is something, Novak Djokovic, for instance, has been really very big into it. It's really important. Look, even Nike's even talking about it a couple of years ago. It's so big. So this is what me as a fitness coach, if you follow me, you know who I am, Ethan Etchart. On Instagram primarily is where I've worked a lot on. Worked with 30 plus people in my business called Excellence Addicts, where I really look at becoming as great as possible in what we do, and making sure it's very unique to us. So for me, I have extensive education in fitness, personal training, but also now I'm really working on this next step in becoming more of a master with the breath work. And so I'm really excited to see how this all pairs into sports. Me personally, I would love to be doing breath work and coaching with, some of these top athletes. Imagine right before Shohei Ohtani, Bryce Harper, Manny Machado, before the big game, you take them through a really empowering breathwork session where they're with some of their favorite music, really getting pumped to perform and crush it. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna look at some of that today, and I got some of my music that I'm gonna rock and roll with a little bit too. So I kind of want to, this little hang pan freestyle. I'm gonna kind of let this vibe a little bit while we're just chilling for a little bit of a morning vibe. But I do want to. I'm really kind of in a mood right now. If you guys know, I'm on my channel right now. I'm creating an album and I'm practicing a lot of freestyle stuff. I want to collab with some of these producers, but right now I've only reached out to some of them on Instagram a little bit, and but today I kind of got a little taste for this emo music. So I'll show you. There's this guy SLP North. SLP makes these cool kind of like Lil Peep, Juice WRLD type beats. So while I'm kind of getting the breakfast ready and everything, and looking at what I really want to talk about with today's sports and all that, I might play some of my music and some of this emo music, but I can't get too deep into the ooh, look at this. Eye color changed, Robert Evergrant. But SLP. Let's make sure we shout out this guy on Instagram. He's a producer. I don't own this beat or anything like that. This is him. He's pretty cool. I think he's from Canada, right? I think he might be. He's I make beats. I don't know where he's from. He just makes beats. That's all he does. When bro asks for one piece of advice. Yeah, but he's cool, man. He's cool, man. He's pretty G. So let's see. For instance, the one I'm working on is it's me, and I can never stop. What? But the thing is, my vocals, my audio, I definitely need to work through it and get it tuned up. When these are just preliminary vocals. So you remember, my voice is gonna sound a little crazy. It's not perfect right now, but it's getting there. So I'm gonna start making my beverage.
And I wanna know what the hell happened. Like why people get pissed off, that shit sunken in the shadow. All I know is the wild, wild road. I am here and I'm doing my thing now. I come from the 406 Montana. I joined my myself with the forces to get busy. I had to go figure out my own way. So much judgment in this reality. Shut your mouth, bro. No personality. Unfortunately, I had my homies, the people that took care of me and loved me. They motivated me and showed up to work on time. We can make it happen whenever. But I ain't gonna lie, I had a hard time. Too many questions stayed on my mind, yo. And all I know is that we deserve more. And we can have fun, we should be able to do what the fuck we want, dog. And so I'm here and I'ma let it down easy. But I know that we can make it happen. And know I'm grateful, I'm fucking lucky. I'm alive, I have my job. I built a tribe of people that will love me. And we can make it happen, we don't have to struggle. And I know that we have a lot of potential to share the world, and we can make it a beautiful, a place where we can have fun every day, a place where we can all get along. No more issues and no more arguments. I'll let you know when it happens. And I wanna know what the hell happened. Like why people get pissed off, side of shit, sulking in the shadow. All I know is the wow wow roll.
Yeah, so this one's fun. I'll probably figure out maybe another verse or something right there. I don't know, it's kind of fun, but let's just kind of give this guy a little love. SLP, this guy's a G. He's got some cool music. I don't own any of this stuff, so I can't show too much of it for too long without just reacting to it. And so what I'll do now is just go back and think about what I wanted to give you guys a little update on the last video that I created just on my channel right before, so you can see what's been going on with my training in the gym, just as I'm getting some things right here ready to go, so we can get deeper into the stream. And just gauge your progress right here. This is I'll probably be doing this little gauge right here more. Hey, what's up, guys? It's Ethan. Check out my channel here. I'm breaking down what exercises are working best for me right now to really strengthen the lower body, the hip, the ankle. If you follow my channel, you know that I fell off a scooter twice in Mexico. Silly little accidents, but it made my ankle feel really crazy, my knee, my hip, and like it's really led to a deeper misalignment in this hip tilt shift right here. And so for me, it's like my right glute has gotten a lot weaker, my right psoas as well as which is like connected to the QL, and then adductor muscles, which is the groin, and the hamstring. So I'll show in this video what I did yesterday as I'm training, because as I've been going through this, I actually recognized that like before I fell off the scooter, I actually had some of these imbalances already. Right here is me doing clean. Got like, I don't know, 200 something pounds. This was a month before I fell off the scooter the first time. So it's just interesting because these things like already existed before I fell, and now they're just kind of they got a lot worse when I was trying to rest and recover, because I was still going about my day. I got a baby, I got a wife. I was still going about my day after the injuries, and it was not the smoothest idea because it kind of is painful. So I got the pumpkin baby right here. She's chilling with me on the stream. Everything's cool. What I really want to talk about is how to strengthen the muscles that are really weak right here, right? So the groin and the glute medius. So yesterday when I got in the gym, so if you're someone that's got low back pain, this video is definitely for you. If you got low back pain and you like to work out and you're wondering how to get back in the gym and thrive, this is the video for you right here. Okay, so what you do, I came in, I strengthened that hammy first, because that right hammy for me, it's really weak right now. So I get this band and I pump this hammy as much as I can. Like I just go reps and reps and reps and reps and reps until it's just like engorged, So I do that. But I would say you could, like the classic, do 3 sets of 10, something like that. And so I do a bunch of those, and then you got the clamshell, so you get the band wrapped around your knees. This is going to train the glute medius on the outside of your hip, Let me show you guys an image just in case you're not aware of what that looks like. That's right here on the outside, right? The musculature. Okay, boom. So I just take you guys through that. Maybe you see some Instagram thought he's doing this, but this is a very key exercise. Feet together, laying on your side, just squeezing that side of your butt cheek over and over again. And that one's solid. I would do that. I want to do it right now. I want to do it right now. One thing actually I have been doing, that's speaking of that, is I'll put the band around my knees while I'm sitting here on the computer, or while I'm playing a video game, or while I'm doing the dishes. You get kind of tired though. You get kind of tired because it's challenging. Okay, so then I show right here. Here's just an example. What I want to show you guys, like how my progress is going so far. This is me trying to do the best perfect form squat right now, and I can only go this deep right now. I can only go so deep. If I do a jump a little bit, that helps out. But we could see here, like, there's something going on with the spine too. Like, my body overall is like, it's just, as I'm strengthening these muscles, it's gonna start getting straighter. But it's like my spine and stuff even looks like kind of out of whack, right? Let me get a screenshot of that. Maybe you guys can't notice it that bad, or it doesn't look too crazy to you. But let's see. I like to always break it down with a little, this background looks kind of sick. Okay. So if I get this, and then I draw, put a red dot on my face. Baby girl, super cute. Bring it straight down. All right, baby, I gotcha. We're gonna stand up, okay, little Aura? When Poppy stands up, it's all better. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. I mean, see, it looks a little better, but just notice how my torso, I'm still shifted into the left hip, like, which is technically on this photo, it's on the right side. I'm still a little shifted over there, but it's okay. It's all right. We're getting some prog. And so what I can do is put some little boxes right here and show in green. Now, I'm not saying the left's perfect, but I like to just kind of show like the left in green over here. And then in the right, we'll put it in naranja and orange. Way back in, baby girl, it's okay. We got you, girl, you're so cute, do. So get it right on the edge of the toe. Right on the edge of the toe. Yeah, so right here, actually it looks a lot more even there. You know, so that's not bad. It's definitely, that's me with the band focusing on perfect form. You know, but you could still see in the right, see how my toe isn't, my hip opens up a little bit better in that left side still. My toe right here, like something, my ankle feels strange. All right, hold on a moment. Okay, so it looks all right, but that's something we're working on right there. It's just, all I'm trying to say is that hip needs to open up more. That toe probably, it's not like I need to be bow-legged like that. It's like I need to be able to externally rotate that hip smoother. And so that's something we're working on right there. Okay, now this exercise is so key right here. If you train snatch, this has been usually recommended. So then what's crazy, look at my face, right? So this injury, I don't know if anybody's had a major lower back injury, but when you're rehabbing it, it's very like, it's very emotional. And it's like, for me, it's really connected to my face. That's like, I know I look like a maniac here, but it's weird. Like, I don't know. I feel like I'm really resonating with people that have gone through major injuries in sports, because it's a lot deeper issue than you think. It's not just doing some rehab exercises. It really kind of like messes with you emotionally, spiritually. It really changes a lot about like how you think about yourself and how you act in this world. It's kind of sad sometimes, dude.
Not gonna lie, but it is what it is. You know, we can do what we can to make it through and get better every day. Okay, so that's why I'll say, like, this one is huge. This exercise is so big. You know, for instance, when I was back and doing a lot of snatch in the gym like this, I was usually doing this like probably 2 or 3 times a week, not all the time. There's me failing a snatch. This was from like a year and a few months ago. Yeah, I mean, so definitely strengthen. And for this, same thing, crank out as many reps as you deem right. Just go crazy on it. Okay. Now, I want to show right here just a little bit of my mobility or my foam rolling routine, because I think foam rolling, it's so key. And I don't think enough people share like how they do it. So I'll just give some feedback on why I do it like this. So I roll through the hamstrings, everything that I know that's weak and needs to wake up and get stronger. And I'll usually do it on the sides as well, both sides, just to make sure everything's feeling good on the other side too. Get really deep into the calves. Now, if you've never foam rolled the calves, it feels really nice. I highly recommend foam rolling the calves. So I roll those calves out. Then I really like to get into my lats. So if you got shoulder issues, usually the lats are extremely tight, and it's always upper and lower body are connected, right? So sometimes there might be something going on in the upper body that affects the lower body, and you don't even realize it. So this is therapy, right? This feels so good. See how I'm like, oh, this feels nice, dude. You get deep in there, you breathe. It's like a nice meditation. Okay, and then what I showed here is just kind of feeling like the bar, like if I was in snatch position overhead, and just really working through the back, maybe doing some presses, twisting, getting in the lats again, and that feels really nice. Okay, so I highly recommend doing that. Boom. But basically that's all I really need to show for now. So if you have major lower back pain and you're wondering how to just get back in the gym or get back on routine, get your hammies pumped. You can use just the regular leg curl machine. I've been doing a lot of leg curl machine too. Yesterday I probably did like 3 or 4 sets on the leg curl machine. Do some clamshell. Get yourself a band. A band will change your life. And just, you know, gauge your progress right here. I'll probably be doing this little gauge right here more frequently to see how everything's coming along. Oh wait, let's get it. Hold on, let's see if I can get another screenshot right here. Dude, I was like, oh man, I wanted to try. I don't know. I'm wonky, dude. It's like this stuff. But this is key, you know. I mean, like, I'll just say, like, even if you're not an athlete, even if you're not really into the gym, it's like, this is so important. Like, how many people get hip replacements over highlights the 2022 American Joint Replacement Registry. Okay, watch, this is interesting. Okay, so let's check. I want to just break this down so there's anything hidden. Okay. Mostly white folks. I don't know if it says like how many. But look at 14% more in 2022 than 2021. It just in 2022, 2.8 million hip and knee procedures from over 1,250 institutions. And how many people, I mean, so that's just in the U.S. in 2022, and there's 350 million people in the United States? That's like a huge chunk, dude. If that many people in 1 year, you know, and it's like, holy shit, dude. Younger adults getting hip replacements on the rise.
Because what happens when you're leaning into one hip all of the time, you are going to get that arthritis. You are going to hurt you're going to get that sciatica, and you're going to fuck shit up, dude. I'm telling you, like, this is so important for everybody to understand. You know, it's not just about being someone who works out in the gym. It's so crazy, dude. You know, I'll say with knees that knees are a little bit, knees are a little less predictable. It's like knees just they can happen through incidents. Technically, like, the knee is between the hip and the ankle. So usually if there's a knee issue, it's usually a hip or ankle issue. But still, like, knees can have kind of that freak accident type aspect. Of the hip is something that just grinds over and over in time. And so it's all about getting alignment, getting evened out, or else you got to go through this intense surgery. And, it's good. It's nice that we have these surgeries. But it's like, dude, wouldn't it just be better to just have everything aligned and be strong the rest of your life? I would say so. I mean, that's how I feel. I've already got so much pain. I mean, I think most people are just walking around. How many people are walking around? How many people report low back pain? 619 million people globally. You know, 65 million Americans. It's a lot of people, bro. Around 28%. So, over 1/4. So if you're hanging out with three other people, you're an American, you're hanging out with three other people, one of you guys for sure has low back pain, right? Sciatic pain. And, and most of the time I'd say people that are reasonably healthy, like how I was, even before this happened, like, because I was in the military working on aircraft, and my lower back was even kind of feeling a little weird then. You know what I'm saying? Because we were lifting up heavy stuff, we were mechanics, like lifting up heavy shit, and sometimes your back would hurt for like a day. And so I noticed that for me, like, I technically classified in this, right? I was chronic low back pain, sciatic pain. I'm just like an obsessive athlete, and I want to fix this shit, so I'm like dedicated toward it all the time. But how many people are just walking around and just like either not admitting they have the pain, and they're just like, maybe they have a desk job and now they don't really have to think about it too much. A lot of times we don't have to do that much labor. We have machines that wash all our clothes. We have machines that cook all our food. We have machines in our hand that order the food and bring it to us. You know what I'm saying? It's like we just live a lifestyle where it's like we really don't have to use our bodies that much anymore. But it's important. Do we want to be weak in our bodies, or do we want to be unstoppable, unlimited? I mean, for me, I'd rather be a fucking G. I'd rather be killing it, dog. You know what I'm saying? I want to be like this, throwing shit down. So I gotta get back to it. So one day at a time, yo. Anyway, so remember to like and subscribe to my channel. I will be going into some more niche topics as well. If you really vibe with me and understand me, make sure you follow me on Twitch at Ethan Ears. So on Twitch, look, I literally got it right here, Ethan Ears, so you can see. Oh, look, I'm streaming right now. What's up, B? How we doing? But I like to get into the ancient civilizations. I like to get into astrology type stuff and deeper clinical psychology. Look at this, dude. This astrology stuff is really interesting. I'm still learning a lot on that, but it's fascinating to me. But even if you don't vibe with astrology, I really like to look at just normal clinical psychology type stuff. And I've done a lot of plant medicines as well. Ayahuasca, magic mushrooms, cannabis, a lot of very powerful experiences with those sacred plants as well. And those have really helped me understand more how to connect to some of the powers inside of my body. I like to do breath work. I like to dance. I like to make music. Me and my girl last night, I don't know if you... Yo, anyway, I'm back here. So, man, I was just ready to look at, really quick, these sports outcomes, okay? So, Dodgers got beat. Let's go, Padres. I want the Padres to get that. I want them to get that dub, dude. Don't you guys want the Dodgers to win or what? Nah, fuck the Dodgers. I want the Padres. But hey, look at Tatis went yard twice. Dude, he's a G, and he had a double. Wow. Yep, so make sure you check out this page, Ethernet chart. But let me check out those Fernando Dodgers. Dodgers versus Padres. Let's see. Let's see how everything looks here.
Dodgers and Padres, game 2 after the Dodgers took a thrilling game 1, 7-5. The start of last night's game, all too familiar for the Dodgers. They fall into that big hole.
I'll say this, like, I think, like, I guess, like, it seems like the internet acts like California's like Armageddon sometimes, where it's just like, it's so expensive, there's homeless people everywhere, right? Like, people act like nobody's living in Los Angeles or LA or San Diego anymore. But when I look, dude, it's
But the way they
they're selling out these stadiums every game. In San Diego, too.
responded was different.
And I'm going to tell you something right now. If the bottom of the order keeps getting on, the Dodgers have a chance to go all the way.
Jack Flaherty's average fastball velocities in his last 2 starts were his lowest of the season. Now, one of those starts was against the Padres, and they chased him after 5 innings. Well, tonight it is critical he reverses this trend, or this series could be even as it moves to San Diego.
Flaherty kicks and fires. And Arise pulls it in the air to right field. Mookie Betts battling the sun, holding the glove up, reaches out as he runs back.
Mookie in the sun, dude. That's got to be pretty tough to get that play. That's actually someone that really fascinates me, that I really like to dive into. The way that he trains is Mookie Betts, though. He is fascinating. This guy trains really extensively, and you know what? He's very known for visualization as well. So I'm not sure if he does like a proper breathwork practice, you know, but this guy on visualization, look at, I saw this 2 months ago. Talks about how he visualizes his approach. Hold on, where's the volume?
40 at bats at night before I go to sleep.
For the next day.
For the next
Line muscle.
man, I would say I probably take at least 10, 20, 30, 40 at bats at night before I go to sleep.
For the next day.
For the next day. I just visualize, and just constantly visualization of just what I want to do, how I want to do it, when I want to do it, and eventually it just becomes second nature. But you have to do that. If you don't visualize, then your brain's not going to know what's real and what the possibilities are.
What does that look like in practice? Is it going about your business in the house? Or are you going closing your eyes and intentionally doing it like that?
I mean, for me, I made sure there are mirrors throughout the house. And if you look in my house, there are bats strategically placed throughout the house, because you never know when you're going to get the urge to want to hit.
Yo, there we go.
So
that's what I'm saying. This is what you got to remember about, like, athletes, right? The reason why athletes and musicians are so fascinating to us a lot of the time is because they let that creative energy, that like childlike, inner childlike energy flourish. Because look, if you have like any grown man that you probably know, and you know that he has baseball bats around the house and he's swinging them, you know, everybody's kind of like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, but if this guy's like, yo, obviously, I mean, he's already a pro, but he's that passionate about baseball that he literally has bats around the house and he'll swing them over and over again. Just like I remember when I was a kid, when me and my homies, when we were like 8 years old, we played baseball, we'd be in the house swinging all the time. It's just like you are obsessed with it. And, you know, it's just a matter of like just do it, bro, just because you love doing it. It's not about like being normal or civilized in your house. It's like, it's your home, dude.
I have bats, and I go grab one and go get in the front of the mirror, and then I go put it back, and I may take 3 or 4 at bats in those couple minutes, and then I go play with Kinley, and then I may take 3 or 4 more at bats, and then I go with my wife, and then I go take and throughout the day, those are mental.
And did you see what he's saying? He's imagining, he's visualizing, he's doing imaginary at bats. This is real shit. This is powerful, bro. It sounds silly, but look at, like, this is what happens. This is how you get big contracts. This is how you live your dreams. So he literally is pretending. He's like sitting in the mirror, and he's like, all right, here comes the 2-1 count. Oh, slider on the outside. Oh, ball. Yep, ball right there. All right, he's like, okay, now 3-1 count. Okay, 3-1 count. He's probably gonna come back with that change. Maybe he'll come with that change to kind of surprise me. Change high. Oh no, he throws that fastball low and away. You know, he's literally doing that. But isn't that awesome? It's pretty interesting. And so he can like literally practice having perfect swing, perfect form. Now they have like machines and shit that they practice on.
That is the first time in now 4
So it's a little different.
season games for the Padres
So it's a little bit easier passing.
that Luis Arise did not reach base.
But check out Tatis right here.
First inning. Not only Arise reaching
Where you at,
the first
Tatis?
inning every time,
Fernando
so too
Tatis.
did
Let's
this guy,
fucking get it,
Fernando
dog.
Tatis Jr. The 0-1
Boom!
Tatis launches that one in the air.
See
Deep down the
ya.
left field line. It is way back and gone.
Yeah, baby.
Into the Dodger bullpen down the left field line. Fernando gets him again, and it's 1-0 here in the first.
Make no mistake about it. This young man is meant to be on this stage.
Tatis, bro. That was nice. That was nice. That was nice. Tatis is getting it.
Fast yesterday did the Padres, and I think they know they're a really good team that needs to
Alright.
keep the foot on.
So anyway, I think was this Profar.
Profar just 1 out of 10 in the postseason. Was hitless yesterday, but he did walk twice. And
Pat
very
go.
patient
Let's
right
go,
here.
Pat go.
On this 3-2, he takes in that same spot and consistent.
You got Cade right here.
Very patient right here. On this 3-2, he takes in that same spot and consistency from
Ooh, that was a ball.
Very patient right here. On this 3-2.
Ooh.
He takes in that same day, but he did walk twice and very patient right here. On this.
Yeah, that was close though. I'm surprised he didn't swing at that, dude. Profar.
3-2, he takes in that
Who's
same
batting
spot
4
and
on their team?
consistency from John
Oh,
Lindgren,
Machado,
the
yeah.
umpire. Ball 4.
Profar. This team is pretty
have
sick.
allowed at least 1 run in the first inning in 6 of the last 9
Machado
postseason
pulls
games.
up.
1-1. Hit hard.
Ooh.
Third. Muncy goes to second.
No.
A turn from Lux to Freeman. That's 2. A 5-4-3 inning-ending double play. But the Padres strike first.
Darvish has 3 fastballs.
All right. Darvish.
Do 3
Let's see
different
what you got, Darvish. Dun 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 dun. 2000 Ks, Japanese born. Is he leading the list now? Over Hideo Nomo, dude.
Well as you can when he establishes his fastball for strikes.
Shohei.
So Tani faces the guy that he says is his childhood hero. He's 1 for 5 against him in the big leagues with a couple Ks.
2-2 now. Darvish delivers, and Ohtani swings and misses. Strike 3. Backed up a slider and had him off balance.
First one to Mookie Betts.
Oh, look at Mookie. Okay, first, before I get to Mookie, Shohei, what happened here, bro? No, I'm just kidding. Shohei is insane.
2-2.
I like that he bats lead off, too. That's pretty pimp. That's pretty pimp. I think it's weird that the NL has, the National League has DH now, but hey, do what you gotta do. Okay, watch this pitch. Darvish.
Delivers, and Ohtani swings. And
What was he expecting
Leagues
there?
with a couple Ks.
2-2.
So it was a 2-2 count. I mean, I didn't get to see the rest of the at bat, so I'm just like guessing off the strikeout pitch, which is not fair.
And 2 now. Darvish delivers.
Oh.
And Ohtani swings.
In the big leagues with a couple Ks.
That glove is
2-2
cool.
now. Darvish delivers,
Ooh, that had some nice movement on it, though.
and Ohtani swings and misses. Strike 3. Back.
I don't know, but yeah, see, he was just like, I'm confused on like that. I'm wondering, like, it looks like he like reached too much, but it's like, wouldn't you have to imagine that his bat could hit that without him having to reach? Look at.
Delivers, and Ohtani swings.
Well, actually, no. I guess what you could say about Shohei, obviously he can hit all over the plate, but he really does prefer that. He really does 3-run shot. Shohei, Ohtani, playoffs. He really prefers that right here.
Leading off.
He likes to pull, like he likes that shit coming straight at him. Right here. Right, high and inside. If you throw him high and inside, bro, he is cranking that shit. Especially when he's already ahead in the count 2-1. And you throw him high and inside, he's bombing it. And that's what he did here, you know.
Here's a 2-1.
Dude, he smoked that one. I guess it didn't go that far, but he He hit that like a laser, dude. The fans just getting lit too. That I'll admit, like, I want the Padres to win this series, but that was pretty G. Look at this, dude. Watch everybody recording. They're like, holy shit. And he's like, that was G. I'll admit that was pretty G. But he got struck out. And then watch Mookie Betts though. Does Mookie go yard?
First one to Mookie Betts. High fly ball, left field, carrying back toward the corner, carrying some more. Profar leaps. It is gone. Uh-oh, excuse me.
Oh, dude, that was so close.
Did indeed.
Oh my
The
goodness.
security guard. What?
Excuse me.
Oh, dude, he had it.
Oh my goodness.
Bro, he had that.
Excuse me.
Did he end up?
What happened, dude?
Carrying back toward the corner, carrying some more. Profar
Oh,
leaps. It is gone. Back toward the corner,
dude, that was so
carrying some
close.
more. Profar
Oh.
leaps. It is gone.
But Mookie got a homer too.
Excuse me.
Did he end up catching it? Did indeed.
Oh my goodness.
Dude, Mookie Betts is sick. He's like All right, so I don't know. Anyway, I think I want to focus on Tatis now. I just want to focus on the stars. Like, I mean, not that I need to be that guy, but I got other things to do today. Because I think I know I want Tatis went yard again. How'd they get their other 2 points?
Buttons here. Insert.
Peralta bombed one. Boom.
Peralta swings, sends it in the air to deep center field. Edmonds on the run, going back at the track at the wall, and it's gonna go! A two-run homer for the run, going back at the track at the wall, and it's gonna go! A two-run homer for Peralta!
2 outs here with David Peralta.
2-out scoring has been a theme for the Padres in their first 3 games this postseason.
Oh yeah. Scooped it out and bombed it.
Sends it in the air to deep center field. Edmonds on the run, going back at the track at the wall. Hetfield leaded.
Hell yeah.
The first guy gets on yesterday.
No, so I would say you're just looking at it. Oh, look at that. That replay's cool.
A two-run homer for Peralta. Straight away center field.
Nice swing, right? He felt that.
A two-run homer for Peralta. Straight
Boom.
away center field.
That was smooth. I like that. What was that? Ooh, look at this play. Is that Peralta also?
And Profar so far have taken care of location time.
Oh yeah, I saw this on Twitter, I think. Watch this catch that Tatis had too. This is why I want to focus on Tatis and Mookie Betts a lot, because they play field as well. So look at this play. This was just wild. I saw this on Twitter last night. Freddie Freeman is a G. He pulls up, he smokes this. Now Tatis is playing right field. Okay, so Freddie Freeman smokes it, and then Tatis is on the move, right? So he's tracking down with the eyes. He's got to run. Reach with the left. This is nice, dude. This is a good play.
Base rips this ball to right center field towards the gap, and Tatis picks it off. Both corner outfielders putting on shows tonight. Home run in the first inning for Tatis, and now somehow plucks this ball out of the air.
This play picks up his pitcher big time. That's a surefire double, even if Freddie can't run that well. He missed his location by a foot.
Dude, the Padres are G. They got some troops, dude. They got some troops.
And Profar
Is tonight back at the wall. Torment his old team.
And then here's the center fielder. Yeah, their outfielders are nice. I think that's what we could probably say is like, Dodgers fans are horrible at catching home run balls. Basically. Home run robber. Wait, so did he catch that? Am I tripping?
Fly to center field.
Hold on, let's watch this.
Back on it, on the track, at the wall, he's got it.
So center field, their outfielders can catch. Did he actually catch this one from Mookie Betts? I thought that this was a home run.
Goes into the crowd to take a home run away from Mookie.
catching it. Did indeed.
Oh my God.
Oh, dude, I just reacted to this like 2 minutes ago, and I thought it was a home run.
Uh-oh,
excuse me.
Did he end up catching it?
He did indeed.
Oh, my goodness.
Mookie Betts is rounding the bases thinking that it's a home run. Jurickson Profar says, I got it. Jurickson
No way. So he
goes
did catch
into
that.
the crowd to take a
I thought he did. I was like, didn't he catch that?
home run away from Mookie Betts. And so that run's taken off of the board.
Brutal.
That was
Great play
sick.
by Profar. And this
Well, Mookie, he didn't visualize. Shit. I'm just playing. He visualized.
First one to Mookie.
That was nuts.
Did he end up catching it?
He did indeed.
So he did catch that.
Toward the corner, carrying some more. Profar leaps. It is gone. Excuse me.
Did he end up catching it?
He did indeed.
Oh, my goodness.
Mookie Betts is rounding the bases thinking that
Dude, this game was in. This series is lit. This series is lit.
This truly would be an incredible job by Yu Darvish if he gets.
it's the distractions just
Hernandez is back to the wall. This one.
Then Bogarts hit a bomb too. I forgot they have Xander Bogarts too.
trying to keep this 2-out rally going.
Off pitch, and Bogart swings, sends one in the air to deep left field. He might have just hit another. Hernandez is back to the wall. This one is gonna go.
Dodgers are getting
Xander
worked. Dude, the
Bogart.
Padres are strong, dude. They should have won that. They almost won that first game. It was really close. Where's that other Tatis homer right here?
So coming up, Tatis has had a big game. He tries it first one away. Fernando coming up. Tatis has had a big game.
He drives the ball right center field. Edmund back. It is gone. The Padres tee it off. Second of the game for Tatis.
Dude, that guy.
And they've got
Wait. Did you hear that? Ah! Was that him that made that noise, or was that someone in the crowd? It was like it looked like he was like. Ah!
the Padres tee it off. Second of the game for Tatis. And they've got
Did you hear that? Maybe that might have been someone else in the crowd.
double digits in game.
Okay, dude, he's smooth
Tee it
down.
off. Second of the game for Tatis. And they've got double digits in game 2. Franchise record 6 home runs in a postseason game for the Padres.
Dude, this team is filthy, dude. I know the Shohei and the Dodgers, they kind of have a little bit more buzz and stuff, but I think the Padres got that. So I would just really think about from a performance standpoint. Oh, dude, he's from the DR. Tatis, bro, he's 25. This guy's 2 years younger than me. But he played with the El Nino. Look at that 14-year, $340 million extension both for the 2021 season. Dude, that's got to feel nice, bro. Oh, yeah, he did have that performance-enhancing substance thing. Bullshit. He's got 127 career home runs. It's crazy, these big contracts, right? Home run leader in 2021. But, dude, I'd like to see these guys getting busy. I'd like to see these guys getting busy. Here's the cover athlete on 2021. He's filthy, dude. He's nice. Deshaun needs to be benched. Well, that was nice, dude. That was really nice. Alright, so I'm going to cook this food now, so I'm going to make sure I show you guys this other video I created here. That's kind of silly, but something I've been doing as well is doing with my breathwork, focusing on individual nostril breathing. I might break down some other stuff with Tatis. Maybe I'll look at any NFL stories, but right now I'm going to get that food cooking.
What I got going on this photo. I know it looks crazy and hilarious, but stay with me for a second here. Okay, I got to break down some crazy stuff that I found out, right? There's this huge article about the human nasal cycle. As you know, if you follow my channel, I love fitness. I love traveling the world. I love breath work. I love CrossFit. And if you know that if you know about me, I fell off this motorcycle, right? Twice. It was a scooter, okay? In Mexico. It's a big story. It's a pretty complicated story. I get it, but I was just thinking, I come across these articles recently because I'm studying breathwork now, recognizing that the human nasal cycle, we switch flows in our nostrils during the day. And what is fascinating is that this can actually impact brain function depending on if one side is too dominant, okay? Now, this is super fascinating. They recognize that they need to do some more research on this. This was in 2016. I'll be honest, I'm not sure if I got to find any more other research on this. But just think about this. The nasal cycle is related to autonomic arousal. This is kind of like automatic stress response arousal, right? And is indicative of asymmetry in brain function. Okay, moreover, alternations in nasal cycle periodicity have been linked to various diseases. There's therefore need for a tool allowing continuous accurate measurement and recording of airflow in each nostril separately. All right, so this is so interesting because if you think about yoga and Nadi Shodhana, or how do they spell it? In yoga, they always work on alternate nostril breathing, and it's supposed to help align what they refer to as the prana, right? The breath is the prana or energy. And if you want to just put that in Western scientific terms, it's basically a alignment in the energies in the brain, basically is what they're trying to say. Because we know that this nasal cycle can be indicative of asymmetry in brain function, all right? So I'm just thinking, before I fell off my motorcycle, I'll get into my story a little bit deeper with this. It's so crazy when I just think of the eye of Horus, when I think of my eye right here needing to be trained, when I think of just when I was in Egypt. Look at the statue of Ramses II. This statue is huge. Dude, it is giant, and this is a giant granite block, okay? I don't know how, dog, they were doing this. Dude, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to throw out any major theories out there right now. I'm not really trying to get into that. But it's fascinating. It's super impressive. Like, do we even do stuff like this in modern eras? Not really. Dude, it's giant. Look, that's my homie Tarek. Tarek's like 6 foot. And this thing is, dude, it's huge. And these are all over Egypt, actually. There's a bunch of this. But look at how straight and aligned his face is. It's crazy. A lot of these Egyptian statues, they look like that. But when you look at like what's like our, statue of David, when we look at our like in the modern era, he's got a little bit of he probably looks pretty symmetrical, but he's leaning on one hip. It's kind of more, he's looking in different directions. It's phenomenal, right? It's beautiful work of art. It's pretty dope. I agree. Like, dude, look at this. Bro, that looks like a laser computer cut generated machine. I don't know. Dude, it's insane. It's crazy. But anyway, all I'm trying to say is that, like, in Western medicine, healthcare, I love it. It's so important. It's very necessary. But I think it's so key to pay attention to what maybe some other alternative medicines are saying, and at least what ancient civilizations have kind of, proven on their own a little bit. And especially just if we look at yoga, it's important to take care of the way you breathe and focusing on different sides of your face, your nose. I mean, this is a straight up study that came out of, what did this come out of right here? PLOS 1, the National Institute of Health. These are some big researchers looking at this, and they're like noticing that the people that had different flow in the dominant flow through one nostril, usually this represented some asymmetry in brain function. And to me, this feels like, I would say just anecdotally, it seems very similar to what I feel like I have noticed about me in most of my life. Like, I think it's one of those things you have to pay very deeply attention to. I wouldn't have like even thought about this as an idea until I basically fell off this motorcycle. But bro, like, what's crazy is since I fell off, because it was my right hip, my right leg, it's like I started walking with a limp. And what's kind of strange then is it's like when I'm walking with the limp, because I'm trying to heal this. So my idea was that, like, I felt like I lost kind of like some, I guess I would just say, consciousness of like this area of my face in my vision, because when you're limping, it's like you don't really keep, your eyes just sort of change a little bit. This is obviously like very like my minute by minute, second by second things that I'm paying attention to. So maybe if this sounds crazy to you, maybe you haven't really thought about what your eyeballs are doing every second. Sometimes we think about like, oh, I'm not afraid, or like not afraid, but like I can look anywhere at any time. But think about when you are in the grocery store. Think about when you're kind of in an awkward interaction with like, you know, kind of a new friend. Like you can kind of feel this like density in looking a certain direction. You can feel the gravity of that. And so I just noticed when I started limping more, it's like this part of my nose, my right nose, my flow was not as good. And I just started noticing it because I was already training breath work. And I felt like it was kind of a little more even before this, but maybe it was so subtle I couldn't really tell. And then now through the fall, I could tell, dude. And so, dude, this picture is hilarious, dude. But I had to take it because I have some great ideas that I did with this. You know, because I felt like once I started paying attention to this more through my training, I felt like, okay, I think there's something that I'm not doing with the right side of my face more. I need to like speak more evenly. I need to breathe a little bit more through my right nose. So I literally would tape over my left nostril and then bite on something with my right jaw so I could get like a deeper flow. I'm not sure if you guys know this, but when you are smiling or when you are like, you know, your face is scrunched, your nasal passage actually changes. Okay, when you play around with this, you'll feel it. So it's just wild, you know. And I felt like I was almost like connecting some like deeper arcing human story throughout this, because I'll get deeper into that on this YouTube channel and probably on content later on. But bro, look it's like I literally am wearing this I'm wearing this thing that covers my eyes for like sleeping, right? Sleeping mask that I got from Egypt Air. And what is it? On the right eye is Horus, the falcon eye of Horus. And I'm not sure if you guys know like a little bit deeper of that mythology, the eye of Horus and Set. So like, I mean, this is deeper like Egyptian mythology, whatever you want to call it. I can't remember if it says the right eye or not. Let's see what it says. It might, I mean, it just depends, right? Either way, it's like there was this rivalry, and Horus basically, his brother Set is kind of more connected to like shadow energies or something like that. He's a little bit more what we would think would be like negative. But, you know, as we know in like yin and yang and like kind of in general with duality, that we basically aren't that, we aren't aware of how great things are until we're like aware of how bad things are. Okay, so what does this say? All right, I don't know if it doesn't say the eye here, but if it was the left or the right eye, it doesn't say it. But still, the idea is that he was not seeing something about the way civilization was being ran. Because I believe that they were like, they were saying that they were like in some sort of golden age in Egypt, or like that's the idea in the mythology, is that, you know, Horus and Osiris, they were kind of running shit and they thought everything was cool, but then Set came in and ripped out his eye and then like chopped Osiris into 14 pieces or whatever. Maybe if you guys have looked into this or whatever, you might know a little bit more about it. But it kind of essentially almost like highlighted that Horus had some like, there was some stuff he wasn't seeing. He was turning a blind eye to some things in his reality, possibly. And so now once this eye was taken, he had no choice but to see what was conscious, you know what I'm saying? Or what was in front of his face. And this is like, you know, not just like literally what he was seeing, like more about like what are you perceiving about your civilization, your reality. So whatever, I mean, that's a deeper rabbit hole, but it was just so weird to me that like as I was doing this silly like little experiment here with learning how to practice more with my right nostril, I'm studying pranayama, I'm looking at Western medicine on this too, okay? I'm looking at medicine and studies, and they're talking about how the nasal cycle alternates, you know. So I'm gonna get deeper into that stuff on this channel, but I just wanted to bring that up and just raise some really interesting perspectives on that, because I thought that was just crazy, you know. So as you know, on my channel, I'm right now working through strengthening all of my right hip. I have this thing going on right here ever since I fell, and I'm gonna be sharing how breathwork and CrossFit and Olympic weightlifting, especially the snatch, I noticed is really crucial for me getting back to where I need to be. And
Is your bot?
And so we're gonna be documenting a lot of that journey, right? I need to get back to this. This is where I could do my body weight on snatch, and right now I'm basically right here. Like I can probably do a little bit more than this, but I have so much like pain right now that it's kind of strange. So you can see my right foot when I'm at the bottom right now. My alignment is not really great. My right foot, I need to be able to have more groin mobility. I need more strength on the outside glute medius. I need more strength on the muscle that connects the spine to the hip, which is the quadratus lumborum. When I have more strength and mobility there, this foot will be able to kick out better. My snatch will get a lot stronger, and things will be chill. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that's what I need to share with y'all today. And I'll show anything that I feel like, any big threads, I'll like to connect them through always the modern science, and bring in some flavors from the alternative medicine approaches that exist out there, and maybe see if I can find evidence from ancient cultures and civilizations about how this has already been kind of, focused on in the past. So anyway, y'all are great. Take care. Remember to like and subscribe to this channel, save with your homies, and stay tuned for more videos coming here soon.
Can humans create biology in their body by thoughts alone?
Stress is when your brain and body are knocked out of balance. You have a threat, you have a danger.
Yo. Actually, Joe Spenza video's lit. You guys gotta check out Joe Spenza if you have no idea what that guy's up to. It's phenomenal. So anyway, we're doing pretty good on right now at the morning. I got the eggs going, I got the potatoes cooking. I got my yerba mate. This is fire. This stuff's so good. So it's got a little bit of caffeine in it, but it's not too crazy. Ooh, what I could do is I can put a little coffee on top of it too. But man, I'm kind of, I actually ran a shitload last night. I think I probably ran like, it might have been just like 5 kilometers or something. It probably was like, I feel like it could have been longer than that. I've been like, I like to run without technology though. You know what I'm saying? I think, dude, the technology, are you guys getting tired of it? Like, I'm streaming now. I'm like doing a lot of stuff on the computer, but actually I feel like I'm starting to use my phone a lot less. Like, my phone is just like, it's exhausting, dude. Are you guys getting tired of your phone yet? Like, my phone is, I don't want to take it when I'm going to go on a run. I just want to go, but it depends. Every person's in their own steps and journey along the road. But when you're running, that's actually the big theme that I'm gonna make for when I start recording on this stream right now. That's gonna be the theme. Is I want to look at is they call it in CrossFit, they just call it monosyncratic exercise. Is what they call it. Or what do they call it? Monostructural. That's right. That's monostructural that they say. And so this would be kind of referred to. You could think about it just like it's exercises that involve only one movement. These are repetitive cyclical movements that can be repeated for extended periods of time, like running, rowing, biking, swimming, jump rope. Kind of like what a lot of people would just think of as CrossFit or as cardio. Monostructural exercise, in the context of what I'm already discussing on this channel, about alignment in the face, in the body, in the muscles, thinking about yogic references, thinking about breathing patterns, and overall just feeling aligned in the body. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, if you think about yoga, when you do that sun salutation pose and you're just running through, downward dog, you're touching the floor, you're coming back up, you're getting your breath cycle in tune with the motion of having your body really aligned. It's basically the same thing in monostructural exercises. It really is. So this is why swimming is so G. Swimming's so G, rowing's legit, running's honestly fucking awesome. Running's good. It's all good shit. So I think a lot of us started to, weightlifting's obviously so key, but I mean, you can't do running or weightlifting for an hour straight, like doing the same exercise. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. So weightlifting has its own respect, and obviously I would say resistance training is probably the most important out of those two, but it's like, I think it's not this or that, it's like this and that. So for instance, like with weightlifting, it's like we know that your quadricep strength and your grip strength. So the muscles on the front of your thighs and then your grip strength on your forearms, those are two muscles that are linked to longevity in the lifespan. So if your quads are strong and you can grip heavy shit from like lifting, so if you've been doing deadlifts and you've been doing squats and pull-ups, you're gonna live a very long time, no doubt. Now, if you have a monostructural exercise routine, some sort of cardio, if you can keep your heart strong as shit as well, dude, you can live for a long ass time, a long time. Because you know, if you're someone that's gone through an era in your life where you do run more, or you start doing cycling more, spin class consistently, I'm not sure what you guys' favorite things are. You just notice that, like, dude, life is just so much easier when you have when you have more cardio. Just doing tasks around the house is so much easier. Like I can say right now, for me, like me going through this weird kind of recovery on the hip, it's like tasks around the house have been like, it's been difficult, I'll say that, but I don't want to complain. I don't have to complain. You just have to you have to push with like a positive attitude as best you can every time, because it'll fuck you up, dude, if you don't. And so, but it's because before I was injured, I was just, I could do like a million tasks, right? So it was like, I could always get shit done fast, quick. And now it's like, I really have to right when I was just washing the dishes a little bit ago, it's like, when I'm washing the dishes, I'm literally like, making sure I have perfect form and everything because it hurts my body if I don't. But I'm gonna get in, when I get into the music video, when I get into recording for today's vlog, basically about what I want to talk about is monostructural exercise. I want to talk about running, swimming, because I got a swim pass to the gym now. When you take back your control, everything's chilling. All right, so let me think here. Let's get a little look at some of the top. Dude Perfect first MLB pitcher. Padres defeat. Let's see what Derek Jeter or Poppy say about that game, though.
This was an absolute muscle flexing
Is that A-Rod
feast that the Padres.
They got some legends up there. They got A-Rod, and they got Jeter, and they got Poppy. I don't know who homeboy on the left is. Notice how they don't even mention his name. Obviously, he's like the Fox Sports guy or whatever, but like, what? Give that guy some love too. Come on, he's the one guy in the conversation.
Rays had at the Dodgers' expense tonight, 6 home runs.
Yeah, I mean, I thought early on they were going to score a lot of runs, and that came to be the case here. But the story is Yu Darvish. Yu Darvish went out there. He kept them off balance the entire game, and they played unbelievable defense behind him. We talked about it. All 3 outfielders. Arise made a couple great plays at first base. One of them stopped the Dodgers' momentum, the line drive double play. But, if you're going to pitch, you're going to have to play defense behind, and that was pretty impressive.
I want to hear what D-Train had to say about Yu Darvish keeping Ohtani off of balance that bad. Like, I haven't seen Ohtani look like that on pitches. Like, this is the guy that I can tell you that he stay on off-speed pitches better than anybody I have seen. But he seems like he was having difficulties tonight trying to catch up with a backdoor slider from Yu Darvish, and plus the fastball. Like, he was absolutely off. So I'm wondering, I would like to see the breakdown of it.
Yeah, I mean, this is really the story is Yu Darvish, and like Derek said, defense, but Yu Darvish is so rewarding to see him come so far. All 3 of us faced him a lot. And the fact is he had 69 pitches through 6 innings. I remember with the Rangers, that'll be a good 3 innings. So credit to him. He's like a mad scientist. And credit to the Padres staff that has let him be creative, think outside the box, use all 7 pitches. And tonight, D-Train was talking in the green room.
He throws 7 pitches, dude. So he's got a sweeper, he's got a slider, he's got a curveball, he's got a splitter, he's got a four seam, he's got a sinker, he's got a cutter. Bro, he's got everything, dog. He's got everything, dude. He's got it all.
He was about 75% soft of some type of version of a cutter, fastball, and of course, 5 or 6 different breaking balls.
Shohei Ohtani had said leading up to the game that Yu Darvish was his idol growing up in Japan. In the 2022 Division Series when San Diego bounced LA, and a big start here tonight. In fact, you could make a case that this was among his best, if not his very best, postseason start. And let's keep in mind the fact that he wasn't even with the Padres for much of the season. Came back in September, threw the ball well, and they're going to lean on him from here on out.
You know, talking to a few people today from the Padres organization, the one thing they focused on with Yu Darvish has been really, well, look, it's getting late here. Let's see, here we go. More focus. Yeah, the focus, I had to write it down because the focus has been on command.
What was he saying? What happened? What was A-Rod getting?
And really trying to get quick outs and induce weak contact. And that's why you have 69 pitches after just 6 innings, right? Before, he was trying to strike everybody out, get swing and misses. He's going back to pitching. And by the way, this looked like an 80s, 90s type win with great pitching, good contact, and tremendous pitching deep in the game.
There's such a variation from his speeds, right? You know, his fastball, and he's flipping, what you guys, 7, you said 7 pitches?
Yep.
D-Train said he had a whoopie-doo, what do you call it?
Whoop-de-doo slider.
Whoop-de-doo slider. I mean, you have so many different pitches with so many different speeds, and he was flipping breaking balls in there when he was behind in the count. And you know, as a hitter, usually when you get the advantage, you're looking for one pitch in one spot, but he had control over his off-speed pitches, and I tell you what, that's a tough recipe right there.
You hit a good point when you say...
Dude, this is actually so cool to see, like, these are absolute legends right here, dude. Derek Jeter, David Ortiz, and Alex Rodriguez. You know, and they played against each other a lot too. So it's even more fascinating. Like, what was Ortiz's like career stats? Like, do you guys understand like how significant this, how cool this is to look at this analysis? This guy played like fucking how many games? Like, all these guys played so many games, 8,640 at-bats. He had 2,470 hits, 540 bombs in his career. You know, it's insane, dude. 1,768 RBIs. Hall of Famer, right? MVP. Wait, what? Oh, the position. So he was in MVP voting. He got second in MVP voting in 2005. Who is that? Who got it? A-Rod got it. And A-Rod got it. Look at Sheffield was at 8, dude. Sheffield was at 8. Jeter was at 10. Mariano Rivera at 9. Vlad Guerrero, filthy. Manny. Yeah, so I mean, he just legend right here, you know, and we know that they won that World Series twice, right? Wasn't he on a couple World Series teams? So it's like he's a straight up legend. And then you got A-Rod. We know. I mean, I'm like more of an A-Rod guy personally. I even got I got his astrology shit typed in on here. I'm a little dorky. A-Rod's a G. He's a legend, right? He got 3,000 hits as well. I forgot about that. 4 shy of 700. He should go back and just go hit 4 bombs, dude. He could still go do it. A-Rod, and then Jeter. What does it say about the Marlins? He's no longer the CEO. He probably likes that. It's probably was annoying doing that. Why is he so famous? Well, he won 5 fucking titles, dog. 14. So he had 3,400. Yeah, Jeter's a dope. So it's just really cool to see these guys talking. Dude.
The 69 pitches with Texas would have been 3 innings. Mm-hmm. The difference that I noticed, I face Yu Darvish a lot. Mm-hmm. And the difference that I know tonight coming from him, thinking about back then when I used to face him, it seems like he was more afraid of contact back then. And that's why he was waggling around the play more likely before. Now, all of a sudden, he's throwing his pitches executable in the strike zone. And that's the difference, pitching 3 innings, 69 pitches, than pitching 6, 7 innings, 69 pitches.
And, Papa, I love what you're saying. And if you're a young kid out there, you're a teenager, you want to be a pitcher, 7 innings and only 2 strikeouts. It's okay. The bottom line is you got to win. It's not you want to go pitch 4 innings with 9 strikeouts and 7 walks. You got to pitch. And tonight, you, Darvish, put on a master class.
You have defense behind you, and the defense for them showed up and proved it tonight.
Great defensive day for the Padres. 7 innings from you, Darvish. Great defensive night. 6 homers. Let's continue the conversation here about leadership.
Dude, I'll say it, dude, they do great. A-Rod's pretty fucking smooth, honestly, with the mic. He's always like, oh, man. I don't know, dude. These guys are great. Poppy's just fun because he's Poppy.
And Poppy, I want to go to you on this because, you know, the mid-game team meeting is not something that everybody's able to...
Plus, Poppy got shot in the leg, dude. He's a legend.
...pull off. You were able to do it. Talk about what it means when that happens to a team.
Did I say yesterday that the San Diego Padres goes as many go?
Yeah.
Did you?
This is this is the guy who everybody look up to in the ball club. This is exactly what I did when I play. I know I have to teach all this young blood right there.
Were you talking in Spanish or English there, Poppy?
Spanglish.
I think I would.
Right there, Poppy.
Both. But anyway, man, I mean, you always gonna need leadership in those ball clubs, especially you have a 21 years old right there who perform at the highest level. You want him to stay focused. When you were Manny Machado, you don't want that kid to walk away from his instinct. Who everybody look up to.
Oh, so Machado was like, yeah, dude, why not? Dude, these guys are getting, like, especially in the playoffs, dude. It's like, okay, they paid you these 10-year contracts, like, crazy money, dude, $300, $400 million, and now it's the playoffs. It's like you literally have the playoffs. If you win the World Series, how many games is it, right? It's like 4, 8, 10, like 12 games or something, right? It's something like that. If you win the whole entire World Series, the playoffs are like, you got to go win like 12 or 13 games or something like that. So it's like, dude, they paid us this cash. Like, and not even that. It's not even about the cash. It's like, this is obviously what we dreamed of, right? These are the biggest games. All we got to do is just show up and just be in it and, like, be positive, man. Like, come on. Like, don't get down. There's no point in having a bad attitude. Like, we're here to fucking kill it.
In the ball club. This is exactly what I did when I play. I know I have to teach all this young blood right there.
Were you talking in Spanish or English there, Pop?
Spanglish.
I think I went both. But anyway, man, I mean, you always gonna need leadership in those ball clubs, especially you have a 21 years old right there who perform at the highest level. You want him to stay focused. When you were Manny Machado, you don't want that kid to walk away from his instinct, from his ability, especially Dodger Stadium going crazy, plus the rest of the squad. So he shows some leadership, what we have been seeing throughout the years coming from Manny.
But, Poppy, I love what you're saying. And you know what's great about this game, and this is why it's the greatest game in the world, is you see young Manny Machado. It's the greatest game in the world
from Manny.
But, Poppy, I love what you're saying. And you know what's great about this game, and this is why it's the greatest game in the world, is you see young Manny Machado, who went through his kind of hothead periods, and now he's 32, and he's calling team meetings, and he's the one keeping his composure and rallying the troops. You see you, Darvish, 3 innings, 69 pitches. Tonight, 69 after 6. Matty, it's great to see the evolution of these young players developing and becoming great leaders in the most crucial situations.
Remember, he had playoff experience. And playoff, as much as you know, it's a short time. Mm-hmm. And you want everybody to stay focused because anything can take that away from you at any time. And this is a special moment when you want everybody to stay focused, no matter what is happening. And that's why he played that leadership role right there.
Yeah, it was a good thing to see because, you know, we all played against Manny when he was first coming up and he's very young. Now he's in a leadership position with this team. He's one of the veterans on the team. And it's not just about calling a team meeting. It's about when you call the team meeting. And I think he called the team meeting because at that particular moment, emotions could have elevated.
It was
right?
needed.
And you need to make sure everyone stays calm and they think about the big picture. And the big picture is not only winning this game, the big picture is moving on and winning some games when they get back home to San Diego.
You know, and we should backtrack. I'm glad you brought up the timing of the meeting, because what had happened prior to that was quite frankly startling to a lot of the players, in particular Jurickson.
What happened? Dude, Machado's filthy though. Like, dude, I mean, if you guys, I'm ready to get into that breakdown for a second, but let me just look at this really quick. Did you guys see that triple play they pulled like a month ago or whatever? Right, 12 days ago? That was against the Dodgers as well. Dude, they've been playing nasty games this year, dude. 12 days ago. Did people not act about how cool this shit was?
Dodgers have been held to 1 run all night. They get
I think the Padres, dude, they just got too much. They got a lot of flavor right now, dude. Look at this play, dude. This is fucking crazy.
Rojas on the ground at third. Machado touches third, fires to second.
Dude, what? Come on. Dude, I'm telling you, if you don't watch baseball, if you're like new to it, like this is so hard to do. You know how difficult that is? Especially the bottom of the ninth against dude, that is so nuts. But what it takes Machado, right? It takes a G fucking third baseman to field it flawlessly and then run, touch his bag, and then whip it to second. Like, that doesn't happen without a elite third baseman. You got to be top 3 in the league basically to pull that shit right there. Because look at this guy, threw it 100 miles an hour on the pitch.
Rojas on the ground at third. Machado touches third, fires to second.
Dude, that was sick. That was so G. Alright, I think the A's are good. I like to go a little over hard type shit. That shit fire. Alright, what happened? Let's keep an eye on these potatoes. Alright, well, the potatoes, they're going to need another, I'll give them another 10 minutes. So let's go check this out. 11:27 right now. How everything's going good with y'all? 10:27 on East Coast, 9:27 Central Time, 8:27 in the morning Mountain Time. Hope all y'all doing well Mountain Time. This is your ESETS radio podcast right here. Nah, but my stream, I'm going to start treating it kind of like it's a broadcast. It's a stream. Kind of like it's my own TV network. You know. So let's check this out. What happened before Manny Machado called this meeting? Because we're talking about leadership. We're talking about performance. We're talking about the breath. Baseball is all about breath, dude. I want to work with these athletes, bro. I want to work with these baseball players.
Profar, who looked a little bit shell-shocked. You know, he robbed a home run earlier, and it was all smiles. And then mid-game, later in the game, it led to some ugly stuff. There was a lot of catcalling. It started with a baseball being thrown onto the field in Profar's direction, and then there were other objects thrown onto the field. So much for the reputation that Southern California baseball fans have of being casual. There was some Philly, New York in there tonight.
I was just about to say, this happened to us every time we went to Fenway Park. So, I mean, what's the...
And vice versa.
Yeah. Right. Jeter, these guys are like, come on. That is true. I think, like, I don't know. If you're an American and, you know, East Coast, West Coast, South, you know, I'm more of a Western guy. I'm from Montana, Arizona, Washington State. But it's, you know, I was in the military, so I made a lot of friends with guys that were from Philly and some from New York and Maine. And dude, these guys, they're shit talkers, bro, and it's okay. Like, you just gotta remember, like, that's how the ballers play. And so, yeah, West Coast, we're kind of babies, you know. But like in New York, dude, it's just part of the game. They will talk shit. They will, you know. Look at these guys.
We had everything to say. This happened to us every time we went to Fenway Park. So, I mean, what's the big
And vice versa.
We had everything.
You guys are not angels.
But the emotion.
Vice versa.
We had everything.
You guys are not angels.
That's true, actually. I remember, like, I was a Yankees fan for sure growing up. And the Red Sox fan, the Red Sox are known for being, like, you know, dirty and kind of more gritty. And the Yankees are usually, you know, like, oh, we're the Yankees, like, we shave our face and stuff like that. But those Yankees fans, they're some D-bags too. When I went to a game at the new stadium in 2016 before I went to the military. That was fucking dope, dude. That was really cool. I forgot about that, or like how awesome it was. It was really special. Just because, you know, I grew up as a childhood Yankee fan. And then to go see them play, it was beautiful. It was fucking lit, dude. Honestly, it makes me emotional to think about it now. Because honestly, I didn't really give enough respect to that moment. Like, I was right before I went to the military. It was like within a few weeks. And so I was just kind of like making sure I was having fun. I didn't want to be sad or anything like that. But it was so dope. But I do remember those fans, dude. They were hollering. I don't even remember who the Yankees played, dude, in that game. Well, I went with my sister. It was chill, though. It was chill, but those Yankee fans, they'll be D-bags too, for sure. But it's all lighthearted, dude. This is baseball. That's the good thing about baseball is, like, people boo in baseball. They talk shit, and they're like, you suck, blah, blah, you're a pussy, whatever. Just like any sport, right? But it's okay, dude. And baseball is like, it's the best game, like A-Rod was just saying. Because it's like, you have to be such a man in this sport, because it's like, it's challenging. Guys are throwing sliders like 93 miles an hour, and then fastballs 105 miles an hour.
But the emotion there was interesting because I think a lot of the Padres were startled, and there was about a 10-minute delay. We were all watching the game saying, what's this going to do to Darvish?
Yeah.
How are the Padres going to respond? Then you had the team meeting, and they responded by hitting 3 more homers and winning in a laugher.
Yeah, again, I mean, one thing about the Dodger fans, they're unbelievable fans, and don't let one fan really kind of show.
That's true. Dodger fans, I do like Dodgers fans, actually. Anytime I got homies that like the Dodgers, and like people that are from LA, they are great people. They're good. They're fun, man. I do love Southern California people. I'll say, I mean, I love basically people from all over. If I had to think about people that'd be kind of annoying to me when it comes to like baseball or something, I mean, yeah, obviously I didn't really like the Red Sox and stuff when I was young, just because they're the Red Sox against the Yankees. But usually I had a lot of friends that were Red Sox fans. I don't know, baseball fans, they're pretty cool overall. They're not too crazy. Who else is out there? Oh, I don't know. The Rangers honestly kind of annoy me a little bit. The Rangers. And yeah, the Rangers kind of annoy me. I don't know why. They kind of.
That is what everybody's doing. I think it's a great job to scream and do all of that. One fan can screw it up for all. So make sure the Dodger fans are great. But again, the most impressive part of that whole thing, my concern is what's going to happen to you, Darvish? He's pitching a gem, and you're sitting there for 10 minutes, and it's like he's on ice, waiting to shoot a free throw or a field goal, or in this case, pitch. And to his credit, his maturity, it was like nothing happened. He got the little walk.
Preach!
He recovered, and boom, you Darvish, the star of the game.
3 for 4 tonight, a double, 2 home runs. The team hit 6 home runs. There was a lot going on in this game.
Dude, I like that. Dude, I'm going Padres, dude. You know, I speak Spanish, dude. And honestly, Padres, dude. We're talking about the Padres. We're talking about fathers, dude. What does Dodgers even mean? Right? If we're just looking at the names of the mascots, like, what does Dodgers mean? Dodgers, it's cool though. I think the Dodgers, like, look, they got a whole vibe going for sure. The Bridge Grooms. The Trolley Dodgers. In the early 1900s, sports writer Charles Dryden nicknamed the team the Trolley Dodgers after the Brooklyn pedestrians who dodged streetcars in the cities, and the Dodgers nickname was used contemporaneously with Superbus and Robbins. What? The only other was the Kings. Dodging the Trolley Dodgers? It's kind of a weird name. It sounds actually cool as shit. I like the way it sounds. The Dodgers. But it's like, what are we talking about? What Dodgers? But obviously, you know, you gotta love Dodgers for, you know, for Jackie Robinson, dude. Hell yeah. The Brooklyn Atlantics. Dude, these are the Atlantis. These guys are from the Atlantis civilization. No, I was playing. The Dodgers, the Trolley Dodgers. How hard was that when they moved to LA, dude? How pissed were people when they moved to LA? They should have stayed there, honestly. I feel like they should have stayed there. And then when did the Angels start? How we doing on the stream, guys? How we doing on the stream? We chilling? Los Angeles Angels. When did the Angels start? So they won in 2002. No, they've been around for a long time in LA, right? So the LA Angels, that's definitely their shit. All right, well, let me put one of my videos on because I got to go make sure everything's good with the squad. One of my videos, so I'm going to put this video on, and I'm going to make sure I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to record my next video where I'm going to talk about monostructural exercise. I'll be streaming that on Instagram as well and getting through that, okay? So check out, this is a little bit deeper breakdown of the weightlifting that I'm going to share with you guys here on the live stream. And then I'm going to get into today's topic.
Channel, yo, how we doing, guys? I'm going to break down some really interesting stuff that I want to show y'all today. If you're new to my channel, remember to like and subscribe. Eat the net chart, baby. Let's fucking go. I got some cool things to share with y'all today. Basically right now doing a lot of documenting my story on getting my body back where it needs to be in the gym, okay? So we got some funny things I want to share with you guys today. Mostly today, though, what we're going to dive into is the weightlifting and the snatch. Basically alignment in the body, and why the Olympic weightlifting movement, the snatch, you know, this movement right here, why it's so important for building alignment in the body, and what it's really taught me throughout my journey in fitness, you know, coaching people, coaching myself, being coached, and honestly feeling really good in the gym and stuff like that. Let's fucking go. that was a clean one right there. That was looking good. So if you follow my channel, you know that I fell off a scooter bike, motorized scooter, twice like a goofball. And what I kind of reading in between the lines on what I recognized was, like, both times I fell, I landed on my right knee. This is in the mirror. I landed on my right knee, and the front of my ankle is right there as well, smashed. I can't really tell right there. This actually was my calf. Ooh, see my calf's like swollen. My calf got a contusion basically here. And so this was a bigger overarching message is that most of us, we have these hip tilts, and I definitely had one where I leaned to my left hip a lot. And this got worse the more I was getting injured. And there were some indicators that were telling me this, right? So I was leaning on the left a lot. I was very left leg dominant in a lot of things that I do. I had a couple hamstring pulls on the left side. That should have been enough evidence to me to be like, oh, okay, I was thinking when I had the hamstring pulls, like from sprinting, in the last few years the hamstring things happened a couple times. And I was thinking like that meant my left hamstring was weak, but actually it means it's over. Wait, hold on, look at this. it does make it weak, but it's also like you are overtraining. Yeah, look at this. Tight quadratus lumborum, low back, tight right psoas muscle. Okay, so here's an example of what it looks like in many cases. For me, I think this is like not what I'm looking for though right here for a sec. Wait, yeah, actually, yeah, that would be correct. That would be correct. So this is what's basically happening to me. So now everything is really strong on my left. So the hamstring, this left hammy was so much stronger than the right that when I'd be sprinting, this left hammy would be going in overdrive and then would basically get tapped out. Boom, I had it pull. And so then that should have been a good warning for me to recognize that there was the right hip that would need to be stronger and the right QL. But I wasn't seeing that. I was just paying attention to the symptom of the pain. So I thought that meant the left was weak. Okay, and this was in 2022 or 2021. Yeah, 2022, the first time I had that pull. I had another one in 2023. Now it's 2024. I had 2 wrecks in 2023. They weren't that bad, but they were pretty bad, honestly. They were worse than you think. This was the second one. Oh, dude, that one, the second one, that's its own story on its own. I'll get into that story one day. But right now, it's not that crucial. But what's really interesting, I want to just break down a little bit, is the snatch, Olympic weightlifting, and just show some things that I have noticed after going through a lot of film, basically, on what was going on with me in the snatch. Because if you look at the snatch, like this is the one exercise in weightlifting where you are testing your alignment entirely. Like I made this video here.
Is your body painfully stiff? Well, to improve, check your entire mobility first by performing the overhead squat. So just grab
this just overhead squat,
broomstick or light barbell, place your arms out directly to the sides.
Which this is, this is part of the snatch.
Elbows lock out, lift the bar overhead. And when you start squatting, do everything in your power to keep your chest upright and elbows extended the entire time. Your feet should...
Okay. So you're able to test a lot with overhead squat where your imbalances are. And what's funny is actually, like, as a personal trainer, in my personal training certifications, they actually teach you to assess the overhead squat a lot of times, especially with new clients. And so I will admit now talking about that makes me feel a little guilty that I didn't take that a little bit more seriously. But I will say, if you look in the industry with personal trainers, not nobody, but it's not extremely common that they do assess this. But after going through everything I've gone through, I definitely believe this is extremely important now. And I obviously did it myself, but usually when I work with clients, I don't really care too much about them doing this unless they're really ready to. But a lot of people are so stiff that it's really challenging anyway. But this is huge, man. So
in a comfortable position,
you want to be able to
properly open up
feel the hips open up, and you want to be able to sit down there and just see where you're leaning too much, where the pain's at, especially shoulders, even everything. It's such a key exercise. And I don't have some of my oldest stuff. This is when I first started in February. I started in 2021. So I've only been doing this for 3 years or so. I came from just normal bodybuilding background. That was actually not too bad this is when I was pretty new. Look at my jump, dude. But what I'm noticing is, watch, in a lot of these videos I want to show you guys now, is notice that when I come up, I lean right into my left hip. Boom. So it's very subtle, but watch this. Watch how I lean into the left. See? My right foot takes that little step over because the left leg is bracing everything. And this is a theme that I just noticed was pretty common in a lot of my stuff. And I actually noticed this was pretty common when I watched some top CrossFit athletes in competitions as well with snatch. During fatigue. All right, so look at, this would be under fatigue. This are just bad form, basically. Me trying to get through it, or just, I'm just training. It's okay. You're not gonna be perfect every rep. It's hard. This is a challenging movement. So there's a lot to break down here. But what we know now, after I have figured this out, is that I had all that right leg weakness. Even at this point, it wasn't that much different. It was more of a mind to muscle connection thing at this point. I actually had a lot of glute strength in the right hip. But what's going on here is the groin and my brain and my groin on the right leg, they aren't as strong. They don't have as strong of a connection as my brain and my left groin. So my left groin is like, you know, really ready to support me because, you know, your groins, the inside of your thighs, those are the strongest, thickest muscles basically down there. I mean, your quads are stronger on the front of the thigh, but the groin is just tight, dude. It's just, it's thick fascia, right? The groin muscles are really thick and they're very strong and they're connected to the sciatic nerve as well. So for me, I was really left hip dominant, and it just goes into the rest of your day. It's not just about what you do in the gym, it's what you do when you're walking around. I'm not sure if you can tell here. Let's just see if I can notice it. But when I walk, I have this like thing when I walk that I'm always leaning into my left hip most of the time. Here, obviously, actually, no, it's not that obvious here because I'm pretty like balanced and fit. But I noticed it like just subconsciously throughout time as I've been healing from these injuries, that basically that was something that I did a lot just walking around in general. I leaned to the left hip a lot in life. And so those postures, those emotional states, they affect a lot of things. So look at this is like an ugly rep. I'm leaning, my left hip's taking everything, my right hip's like, oh shit. So then my right foot, I lead forward, and then my left leg comes back, save the day, everything's cool. And, you know, what was great, it was I was starting, before I fell off, look at this, November 27th, before I fell off the second time. So the first time I fell off was right after this competition in Peru. So in Lima, this was probably the time that I had the most. So this is May 2023. I probably had the most alignment, most strength at this point. Everything felt pretty good. Looks like I'm leaning kind of in the right hip right there almost. Or it looks like, you know, looks like I had some balance. That was after I caught and I was just kind of chilling for a sec. So I felt like I had pretty good balance here. And then I fell. Look at this though. This was a heavy weight for me though. At the competition, I dropped this behind my head, dude. I dropped it a couple times. And I actually told this story earlier on my channel. This was actually a really pivotal moment kind of in my career as just an athlete, because I was failing on this weight, and then all of a sudden I started cranking it out, dude. And I was like, holy shit, like it's like I hit overdrive. It was like Tom Brady in the fourth quarter type shit. It felt really nice. Okay. So I had this kind of like, I felt like I hit like a new level in performance. I did pretty well in this competition for my experience. I did like an elite level competition, and I was still pretty new to this sport at the point. And I felt good. Yeah, I felt pretty good. I did pretty decent. And then boom, it was like a week later, basically, I fell this time. So it's like I got this first injury, and then it's like I had all this compensation going on, really becoming obvious, because then I had to basically only walk my left hip because my right leg was smacking the earth. Okay, look at it, I even got some moksha. That was a therapy I did. I threw the kitchen sink at this, and actually I've healed this pretty quick because I did loads of yoga. I did so much yoga, dude. I did lots of yoga and ice baths. I don't think I have the ice bath thing on here. I was gonna pull that up earlier, but I don't think I got it right now. So fast forward, I do another CrossFit competition in Colombia. I don't have the pictures on that right now, but in October, a few months later. And then I go to Egypt. Shit's crazy. I'm like really ready to take everything to the next level. I coach fitness. Now I'm ready to coach breathwork. I want to start learning how to do it. So I got into music, got a breathwork coach. See, here's me doing music. I got a breathwork coach. I'm traveling the world. I want to learn more about ancient civilizations. I'm starting to do a lot of yoga, because after that second competition, I felt a little worn down with the weights, and I felt tight in my lats, and I wanted to just get really into the yoga. So I actually started doing a bunch, dude. And if I watch this, I could probably identify some weaknesses. And what's great about yoga is that it really helps you find these things. So this is me. After the first rec, I'm feeling pretty good actually at this point. I did that second competition. I'm doing a lot more yoga. I did a shitload of yoga when I was in Egypt, actually. This was in Mexico right here. This is a cool video right here. didn't really show this before either. You know, so I'm doing all this. It looks fucking sick. And then I have this big day. I'm doing a 5-day fast. I go check out some Mayan pyramids. This is me on a 5-day fast. Dude, this is Koba. This is actually not even the most important thing in Koba. This is a second thing in Koba. We're talking about Mexico right here, Tulum. Dude, what was I saying here?
Hey guys, officially 5 days complete on the fast, 2 days left. I'm checking out some Mayan architecture today. So I'm really treating myself.
See, I wanted to do a 7-day fast, but then I fell off the motorcycle. So 5 days was successful.
Getting to feel more in the present moment. That's kind of one thing that's really coming out of this fast is like, hey, just be here now, man. Like anything in the future, like it'll come the way it needs to. So just trust and trust the flow of the universe. And just go have fun, man. Go have fun, be you. And that's how you bring the most success towards you. And so that's what this fast is really teaching me right now. So I'm at Koba out here near Tulum, Mexico. And Koba is really cool. I got a lot of great pictures of the pyramid and stuff. They got 2 pyramids here. And one of them's huge. One of them's actually the tallest in Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico. So.
Oh, yeah. So I have that's not the tall one, but I do have the picture of that too. So basically, I come back. This is a crazy-ass day. This is a crazy day. Because I'm 5-day fasted. This is a 45-minute motorcycle ride from Tulum. And so I go. And when I come back, I notice, like, dude, a storm is starting to form. Where's that crash thing at? I guess I didn't put all... I don't want to go into my other library right now because I don't know. I don't want to. I just want to stay in this album for now. But basically... You know, I'm riding that moto. Here's where it's scraped and everything. Actually, it didn't look as bad as I thought it would. But it started raining like crazy on the way back. And it's like a 45-minute ride. Everybody was so like, dude, what are you thinking? Why are you riding back? You know, and it's like, dude, I didn't know. When I went, I wanted to send it. I was on a 5-day fast. I was feeling good. So I rode 45 minutes. It was awesome. It felt good. And I checked out the ruins. I got a really cool guide. And then I came back. And the storm came through, and it came and worked me, bro. So it started just raining, and it was windy, and I was going slow. And And I remember at one point, it was like really hard to like see even. Like the rain was like hitting me in the glasses, so I slowed way down. Then the rain chilled out a little bit. And everything was cool. I guess I can just go to the library. It's fine, dude. Who cares? Everything was cool. Because I just want to show where's it at? My crash. Right. Everything was cool. 5:24, I got the crash. And, dude, this was a crazy place, right? Beautiful. But when I came through that storm... Hold on, actually. Here, I'm literally watching my own video. When you guys look at my... Dude, look at that, I don't know, man. Those Mayans, they're fascinating, dude. The Mayans are so interesting, dude. The Egyptians are just crazy. Look at this shit, dude. Me and my homie Tarek, we were like, what the fuck? We were like, dude, this is sick. Karnak, dude. What is going on here, dude? What is going on here? But, what I want to do now. Oh, yeah. All right, well, let's react. We can react to it. Let's see what Bashar's saying. All right, so if you check out my channel, and if you know me, I like to re-explore a lot of different ideas and concepts. Okay, I'm really deep in the meditation world. There's this, I personally haven't channeled. I don't even know like how to really talk about this topic really on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Because I know a lot of people are just like, it gets too deep into like spirituality, and I know a lot of people, I don't really want to make this about religion or anything like that. I don't really like to attach to any certain belief system. I don't really like to like marry my own system of spirituality and beliefs, attach it to anything that is like
that is clearly manipulated, or not manipulated, clearly designed by human beings with their own intentions always in mind. You know, I mean, it's like obviously it's like we always have our own intentions. Human nature is kind of tricky. Even these YouTubers that make these kind of spiritual podcasts, you know, they obviously want to get more likes and clicks, so it's like, no, going back. It's always like, you know, really in big buzzwords and stuff like that. And you know, so I don't know, it depends. If you know me, like, I'm open to anything. I grew up like going to the Catholic Church, and things were like whatever, things were cool. You know, I'll get deeper into my perspectives on that maybe one day. Right now I'm not really here to make that a big part of who I am and what I do. I got love for basically I got love for God, I got love for humanity, and so I believe that all these religions are essentially talking about the same thing. But it's really interesting too to see what's going on with these other people that also are able to channel.
That it is more.
And so this Bashar guy is really interesting. What's this? People in the comments say, I was brought up in a far-right religious home and was taught that if I was sinned, I would forever be separated from God. So I lived in constant fear that I would mess up and ultimately never get to heaven. At the age of 14, I begged to die before I did something that would cause the separation. Then as a young adult, I was praying one day, seeking repentance for any sin I may have committed that would have resulted in returning and never returning to God. As I sat there pouring my heart out, begging to not be out of his presence, I heard a voice that said, "You never left." It struck me so hard. Tears came. Hey, baby. ¿No se la muñeca?
No se puede dormir. ¿Hace cuánto que me trajiste?
Hace 3 horas.
¿No se durmió?
Hace 2 horas y media.
¿Dónde la teta desde ese entonces? ¿No se durmió?
Well, tal vez yo camino con ella.
¿El fular?
Yeah.
Bueno, tendré que ir al baño.
Alright, hold on.
Si no me la pongo yo en el fular, pero...
Pero yo puedo hacer una caminata and then, just caminar con ella.
No, vas a hacer lo que estás haciendo y yo lo hago. Yo sé que necesito salir a caminar.
¿Vos quieres
Voy a
caminar?
comer primero.
Alright, yeah. Alright, I got the baby girl. Alright, baby girl, so we're gonna do some chilling right here. I got my sweet little pumpkin baby right here with me, and she's so cute. I love you, baby, so much. How you doing? Let's see how baby girl looks on the stream right now. Let's see how the baby girl looks on the stream. Oh, she's so cute. Make sure to follow me on Twitch. Look at this pumpkin baby. Alright, baby, so you can't be looking at the screen, though. That's the issue, though. We can't have the baby. She's a baby. She can't be staring at the screen all day. Alright, so baby, you're gonna sit right here, okay? You can't be looking at the screen. Eventually. So I got baby right here. Okay, so you chill right here, sweet pumpkin baby. What I need to do now, though, is turn on her favorite music. She likes when I put the Celtic music on. Oh shit, what happened to that? How the Padres became MLB's most dangerous team. Alright, where's the... There it is. I'm a dog in the streets. You know I'm free.
¿Durmió con vos algo? O sea que está despierta desde qué hora?
8:30 or something like that. Well, ella dormía mucho ayer. Okay. Alright, let's see here. She's a sweet pumpkin baby girl. Bashar. I don't know, Bashar.
I know Bashar.
Bashar está interesante. Well, hay un podcast muy gigante, él tenía recién. So, quiero ver. Pero no sé. There we go. So my sweet baby, she likes the Celtic music. All right, baby, so you're gonna chill right here. I got you, okay. And let's see, actually come up to this side, baby. Come to my right side. There you go. Yep, you're right here, okay. All right, so I got my sweet little baby. She's so cute. And she's always hanging out with me, you know what I'm saying? So let's check what's going on with the, now I'm kind of all over the place, so I'll tell you what I'm gonna do now. Since I had all these stuff go, I'm gonna start building out the video that I'm gonna make for today. So we're looking at creating my video for today. For today, I want to discuss these topics. Okay. Fitness and breath work, CrossFit, and monostructural. Oh God. My baby's talking to me. Monostructural exercises, especially running, swimming, biking. I mean, this is why people like triathlons, right? Because it's like, triathlons are all about that. Or not swimming, not triathlon, but biking. Actually, I want to put rowing on there too, because rowing is very nice in CrossFit. And there's jump rope too, but then I want to talk about MLB players and visualization. MLB players, cardio and strength training. And what else about MLB players? I've got my sweet little pumpkin baby right here. Alright, what else do we want to check out right here? I want to discuss these topics: fitness, breathwork, CrossFit, monostructural exercise, especially running, swimming, biking, rowing. Yeah, basically those. That's what I want to hit. And specifically Shohei, Fernando Tatis, Machado, Profar. Dude, Profar, that was dope. And Mookie Betts, Yu Darvish. All right, baby, you're so sweet. How you doing? You all right? This baby's so cute. Do you have and the way they breathe in or exhale during the throw of the pitch, and when the batter is inhaling or exhaling before the pitch comes, etc. I'm just wondering if there's like a consensus way that a lot of these guys hit. Like, you know, what's cool about tennis, right? The girls, you can hear the tennis girls are like, ah, when they hit the when they hit the ball in tennis. Exhale. Pitchers often take a deep, slow inhale to settle their mind, prepare for the throw. This helps actually calm their nerves. This little baby's too cute. You're too cute, baby.
The San Diego Padres are a team that's flown right under the radar throughout most of the regular season this year, and this is for a variety of different reasons, with the main one being that they were valid to be flying under the radar through the first half of the year. Like, it was very appropriate for how the team was, not because they were a bad team, they weren't.
Oh,
They
hell
weren't
on,
a
baby.
good team either. So what we're
Hold
going
on,
to the
baby
alternative,
girl.
right
Hey,
smack in the
hold
middle.
on.
Like, they couldn't have been more meh in the first half. Through the first literal half of the season, the first 82 games, the Padres went 41-41. It just seemed like an unfortunate continuation of last year where the Padres, despite having a good roster, were just not good enough. Like, you could tell they were pretty close to being a good team, but they just couldn't get to that next level, even in a year where 84 freaking games got you to the postseason. It also wasn't ideal that Fernando Tatis Jr. went on the injury list for 2 months this year after playing in the team's first 80 games. So you have a mid-team that just lost their #1 star. But ironically, this was around when the Padres started getting everything together. Tatis's last game before going on the injured list for a while was on June 21st. Since June 22nd, the Padres have the best team in baseball. Now, no, this isn't some anti-Tatis propaganda. I'm just noting the coincidence of this, and he's even since recently come back and been awesome. But there's a lot that's gone into the Padres being baseball's best team for most of the year now. But there was one game in particular that really kicked things off. Really quick, if you're alive, like the video and subscribe if you haven't yet, or just wait to see if you enjoy the video and then make a decision. That works too. So like I said, the Padres were exactly 500 through the first half of games. 41-41. Tatis just went on the shelf. Things don't look particularly awful, but they obviously don't look good either. And in comes the Nationals to town. And after a hard-fought game, the Padres were just an out away from losing in extras to the Nationals. Down 1, but with the tying and winning runs in scoring position. With first base open, the Nats decided to put up 4 fingers and send Luis Arraez over to first base. So what the Nats were basically saying here was that they preferred to face Jurickson Profar, who was up next, and were willing to just forfeit an at-bat to Arraez so that can happen. And naturally, this will put a chip on Profar's shoulders, on anyone's shoulders who's competitive. And with the count 0-2 and the Nats just a strike away now from winning the game, they made another mistake, throwing up and into Profar. So there are multiple reasons to be annoyed as a competitor in Profar's position, and after throwing him 6 straight fastballs, Nats pitcher Hunter Harvey finally went with a changeup, and Profar sent it over the heads of the outfielders for a walk-off ground rule double. And during the celebration, went nuts, partly in the direction toward the Nationals dugout, kind of like, how about that? Profar claimed he was celebrating toward the fans, which he was, to be fair, but also, to be fair to the Nationals, he was doing it by the Nats dugout. He knew what he was doing, and whatever, he's pumped and felt disrespected, something he later said, he can do that, that's fine. But the very next day, when walking up to the plate for the first time during the second game, Nats catcher Kyber Ruiz had some words for Profar. According to Ruiz, he actually planned not to say anything to Profar, but got caught up in the adrenaline of the moment, and because of that, the bench is cleared. Ruiz just wanted to let Profar know he should respect them more, and nothing too crazy happened once the bench is cleared, although on the very next pitch by Mackenzie Gore, Profar would be hit in the ankle. This actually was sheer awful timing by the Nats. It wasn't intentional, although Padres manager Mike Schultz Goat naturally came out to defend his guy and wanting Gordon to get ejected, getting himself ejected in the process. So there's already so much going on, and as if the crowd wasn't already so into it, Manny Machado said, "Watch this," taking the very next pitch out for a 2-run homer. And as if things couldn't get more perfect, Profar ended up going deep later in this game, taking it steps further by doing it with the bases loaded. I mean, just Hollywood-type stuff in a game the Padres went on to win. And it was at this moment where I realized this Padres team was sending us all a message. Padres went on to win, and it was the bases loaded. I mean, just Hollywood-type stuff in a game the Padres went on.
Dice, si no, vos tenela ahí, yo lo corto.
Actually, right here. This is una buena posición para ella. Ella le gusta estar acá mis brazos. Or mis piernas.
On a win. And it was at this moment where I realized this Padres team was sending us all a message. A message that they're coming for blood, and they've since only made that more clear. As for specifics on that, let's start with the pitcher. As expected, Dylan Cease has been a massive and important addition to San Diego. After getting dealt away from the depths of hell of the Chicago White Sox. For real though, imagine being Dylan Cease, someone who's halfway into spring training with what was about to be the worst team in baseball history before being traded to a team that's been in some ways the best this year. Good for him. Nobody dodged a bigger bullet until Donald Trump did twice now. So he takes the cake, but for a while, Cease was at the top in the dodging bull.
Exacto. Mejor, ¿no?
Ahora, la señora que para limpiar me dijo que está enferma. Está en cama con neumonía.
¿Hasta que cuándo? ¿Por siempre?
Yo qué sé.
¿Recién?
You're so cute, baby. Así que no sé. Nunca tenemos suerte con las señoras que limpian.
Probablemente significa que Ethan necesita limpiar mucho. Well, yo,
Tranquila, amor, tranquila, tranquila.
I got you, baby. It's alright. Here, give me a little manito acá. Hold on tight. Hold on tight.
Ajá.
There you go. Good job, baby.
Sí, amor. A ver.
Hey, baby. Mommy. Mama. Your cute little face, baby, is just perfect right now.
Listo, amor.
Good
Listo.
job. ¿Todo? ¿Hiciste todo?
Cortar, listo.
Oh, good job. ¿Hiciste todo?
Sí.
¿Y estos? Estos.
Ah, esto también.
Ya están bien.
Solo le crece esta y esta. Esta se mantiene bien.
Oh, okay. So yo quiero ella tenía no tanto arco. So
No tanto arco, mejor que si tiene arco.
depende.
Si no, es semiplano el pie o
Lo que yo no, just mejor, or just en el medio. Creo que lo que me di cuenta,
Sí, normal.
si piensas en chakra-raíz, gente que tienen arco, tienen tienen una chakra-raíz underactive, no tan activo. Pero la gente que tienen muy plano pie, ellos tienen demasiado. You know. You're so cute, baby. All right, perfect. So this is a good position for you.
He's been awesome. He's continued the reliability the Red Sox were able to count on.
Padres are going all the way. The Padres are going all the way, baby. Oh, you're so cute. You're happy right now. I got a happy baby right here with
As a
me.
good ERA, there's really
She
nothing
makes
more
me
to ask
happy.
for from this guy.
I
Then
eat
comes
my
Michael
potatoes.
King, who's been the second best and most
Gracias,
reliable
baby.
starter, who also
Potatoes,
was traded to the
Rica.
Padres before the season, which makes the two most important pieces of the 2024 rotation new guys. So credit to general manager AJ Preller for that. I feel like he's got a lot of shit from Padres fans over the years, so I want to make sure he gets his praise. After being a Yankee his whole career, King was sent to San Diego in the Juan Soto trade. But here's the catch.
Baby.
King was never really a starter. Ever. Sure, he made starts
so
here and
cute.
there with the Yankees, making the most in 2023,
Erre.
9. But that was it, 9. And the most innings he'd thrown in a season were about like 100, also in in 2023. Well, the Padres said, screw that, you're a damn starter, and he's been just that, exploding by that previous career high in innings this season, putting up a low ERA in the process along with a high strikeout rate. Nothing's really changed from King as a reliever, which is pretty cool. Basically the same guy he was in New York, just a starter. He's made it look really easy, so shout out to him. And these two new guys at the top, Cease and King, have really been clutch for an otherwise injury-riddled starting rotation. The bullpen hasn't been anything that special either, well, until they added 3 more relievers at the deadline, in which I'll admit I didn't like. Well, at least somewhat, because, yeah, they got some great arms, but it felt like they gave up a lot for those arms. You know what? Maybe it's for the best. Tanner Scott, the lefty they got from Miami, only has 1 year left, so I didn't love the trade, even though he was so damn good. But they also got Brian the Hoe, along with Scott, and made a separate trade with the other Florida team, getting Jason Adam and other great...
All right, so the Padres are on the rise, huh? The Padres are on the rise. I got my pumpkin baby girl. Da-da-do-da. Hey, got my baby girl. She is so stinking cute. We love her. We know we can listen to Poppy's beats. Do-da-da-da-dee. Da-da-da-da-da. Do-da-da-da-da-da. Do-da-da-da. Hey. Yeah, baby.
don't know what's right. Hey, but I know that I'm right. Why would I look outside of me? Why would I look outside of the soul that is inside of me? The truth of reality. It's a it's a machine. It is built to last. It's built to make it through the times of the challenge. Hey, like why would I invade infallibly? Hey, I mean, I can't even say it now. I know that I'm a failure, but I know that I can go and put my own work down. Hey, it's time to admit it, dog. You're doing your best. You fucking rocking and you rolling. The people love to see you go and do it. What? Hey, but I be here. I be falling. I be listening to shouts. Hey, it's like I never had a shadow of doubt that came across the page. What? Until I looked in the screen of my eyes and I knew I had vision. Like how'd I go and make a chance and make it happen and take a risk and fucking shot. And I know, hey, there ain't nothing to lose, but maybe I just got lucky that I could go and take a few and figure it out. Like no, open up my brain inside. I would've been lost without the people giving me love. The people telling me love. Say it now. I know that I'm a failure, but I know that I can go. take a risk and fucking shot. And I know, hey, there ain't nothing to lose. But maybe I just got lucky that I could go and take a few and figure it out and let it know, open up my brain inside. I would have been lost without the people giving me love. The people telling me no. The people showing me love. The people giving me how the world exists again. I don't know, I've been looking for answers in the project, and I know it's so important, yeah. It doesn't bother you how low you can go down to the road and bury it out. But that shit can be a little different when you should know that you have something that you have to power to share. But people want to take away, and that's why you just gotta reckon with yourself. Recognize we all in this journey in our own fight. We all on our own mission, going left and right. Some days I look up and don't know what's up all night. But I'm just saying, it's like we don't know what's right. But I know that I'm right. Why would I look outside of me? Why would I look outside of the heart and soul that is inside of me? The truth of reality. It's a it's a machine. It is built to last. It's built to make it through the times of hell and challenge. Why would I invade infallibly? I can't even say it now. I know that I'm a failure, but I know that I can go and put my own work down. It's time to admit it, dog. You're doing your best. You fucking rocking and you rolling. The people love to see you go and do it. What? Hey, but I be here. I be falling. I be listening to shouts. Hey, it's like I never had
a shed of doubt. So I need to fix that. That was just a YouTube rip that from Malte Martin. That guy's a G, dude. If you guys check out his page, Malte Martin. He's got these crazy videos, dude. They're beautiful. We put these on in the living room all the time. They're really cool, man. Really cool. There's just videos like that. He's hitting the hang pan. And then, yeah, and then I'm a freak out. Right now the audio is really low on my voice, and I'm trying to figure out if I had FL Studio, I'd be able to rip that out a little bit easier. So remember, this is all practice. This is not published material. Obviously, this is that's his own content. That's his own stuff right there. So we're not collabing on that. This is just practice. What about I'm a dog? I'm a
middle finger up. Whoa, hey, and I come from Wakanda. Got the bros with me. I pick it up and I got beta for the game. I pick it up and I got ice in my veins. I'm like Kobe in the full coat of Black Mamba. Yeah, whoa, hey, and I come from Wakanda. Got the bros with me, we are Panthers. And we can take down the Raiders. What? Hey, I'm like Derek Carr, the third quarter, throw a ball down to Murray.
Oh, this one's fun too. Oh shit, what happened to it? I thought I had more on that. Maybe I lost it. Hopefully I didn't lose it. I thought I had more on this track right here. This Bisquiera.
I put in all that work. I have jumped up all the times and I went through all my life. I have found the people that will tell me
me, I was broke. Don't give a fuck about who I am and what else I cannot provide to the earth. Came out, get looking, seeing what is out there. And can remember that it's your time to stay on the end. You will never lose the fruit. It's your time to shine. Long as you can stay in line, maybe you will always have that green going down your check. It's in your heart, it's the end. I have to check that out. I put my feet in the JJ and we had some fun. Only give a shit, you know I'll never quit. I do shit and do my thing, but hit one time. I fell off a motorcycle twice. I'm back up, do my thing, back in the gym, living that waist, getting fucking alive, cause you know that I'm a G and I'm fucking around, hey, and I know it's my time, hey, man, ain't easy to hit and I'm fine. I don't know what the hook or not, but I can fucking find the rhyme. Talk about who I am and what else I cannot provide to the earth. Came out, get looking, seeing what is out there, and can remember that it's your time to stay on the end. You will never lose the fruit. It's your time to shine. Long as you can stay in line, maybe you will always have that green going down your check. It's in your heart, it's the end. I have to check that out. I put my feet in the JJ and we had some fun. Only give a shit, you know I'll never quit. I do shit and do my thing, but hit one two. I fell off a motorcycle twice. I'm back up, do my thing, back in the gym, living that waist, getting fucking alive, cause you know that I'm a G and I'm fucking around, hey, and I know it's my time, hey, man, ain't easy to hit and I'm fine. I don't know what the hook or not, that I can fucking find the rhyme. Think about who I am and what else I cannot provide to the earth. Came out, get looking, seeing what is out there, and can remember that it's your time to stay on the end. You will never lose the fruit. It's your time to shine. Long as you can stay in line, maybe you will always have that green going down your check. It's in your heart, it's the end. I have to check that out. I put my feet in the JJ and we had some fun. Only give a shit, you know I'll never quit. I do shit and do my thing, but hit one two. I fell off a motorcycle twice. I'm back up, do my thing, back in the gym, living that waist, getting fucking alive, cause you know that I'm a G and I'm fucking around, hey, and I know it's my time, hey, man, ain't easy to hit and I'm fine. I don't know what the hook or not, but I can fucking find the rhyme. Talk about who I am and what else I cannot provide to the earth. Came out, get looking, seeing what is out there, and can remember that it's your time to stay on the end. You will never lose the fruit. It's your time to shine. Long as you can stay in line, maybe you will always have that green going down your check. It's in your heart, it's the end. I have to check that out. I put my feet in the JJ and we had some fun. Only give a shit, you know I'll never quit. I do shit and do my thing, but hit one two. I fell off a motorcycle twice. I'm back up, do my thing, back in the gym, living that waist, getting fucking alive, cause you know that I'm a G and I'm fucking around, hey, and I know it's my time, hey, man, ain't easy to hit and I'm fine. I don't know what the hook or not, but I can fucking find the rhyme. Think about who I am and what else I cannot provide to the earth. Came out, get looking, seeing what is out there, and can remember that it's your time to stay on the end. You will never lose the fruit. It's your time to shine. Long as you can stay in line, maybe you will always have that green going down your check. It's in your heart, it's the end. I have to check that out. I put my feet in the JJ and we had some fun. Only give a shit, you know I'll never quit. I do shit and do my thing, but hit one two. I fell off a motorcycle twice. I'm back up, do my thing, back in the gym, living that waist, getting fucking alive, cause you know that I'm a G and I'm fucking around, hey, and I know it's my time, hey, man, ain't easy to hit and I'm fine. I don't know what the hook or not, but I can fucking find the rhyme. Talk about who I am and what else I cannot provide to the earth. Came out, get looking, seeing what is out there, and can remember that it's your time to stay on the end. You will never lose the fruit. It's your time to shine. Long as you can stay in line, maybe you will always have that green going down your check. It's in your heart, it's the end. I have to check that out. I put my feet in the JJ and we had some fun. Only give a shit, you know I'll never quit. I do shit and do my thing, but hit one two. I fell off a motorcycle twice. I'm back up, do my thing, back in the gym, living that waist, getting fucking alive, cause you know that I'm a G and I'm fucking around, hey, and I know it's my time, hey, man, ain't easy to hit and I'm fine. I don't know what the hook or not,
but I can fucking find the rhyme.
Think about who I am and what else I cannot go back to the earth. Came out, get looking, seeing what is out there. And can remember that it's your time to stay on the end. You will never lose the free. It's your time to shine. Long as you can stay in line. Maybe you will always have that green going down your check. It's in your heart, it's the end. I have to check that out. I put my beat in to JJ and we had some fun. I'm the good shit, you know I'm never quit. I'm a motorcycle twice, I'm back up, do my thing, back in the gym, living that waist, getting fucking alive, cause you know that I'm a G, and I'm fucking around, hey, and I know it's my time, hey, man, ain't easy to hit, and I'm fine, but what the hook tonight, but I can fucking find the rhyme. Think about who I am and what else I cannot go back to the earth, came out, get looking, seeing what is out there, and can remember that it's your time to stay on the end, you will never lose the free, it's your time to shine. You can stay in vibe. Maybe you will always have that green going down your check. It's in your heart, it's the end. I have to check that out. I put my beat in to JJ and we had some fun. All the good shit, you know I'm never quit. I can hit you, do my thing, but I hit 1, 2. I'm a motorcycle twice. I'm back up, do my thing. Back in the gym, living that waist, getting fucking alive, cause you know that I'm a G and I'm fucking around, hey, and I know it's my time, hey. I'm easy to hit and I'm fine. But what the hook tonight, but I can fucking find the rhyme. Think about who I am and what else I cannot go back to the earth. Came out, get looking, seeing what is out there. And can remember that it's your time to stay on the end. You will never lose the free. It's your time to shine. Long as you can stay in line. Maybe you will always have that green going down your check. It's in your heart, it's the end. I have to check that out. I'm a motorcycle twice, I'm back up, do my thing, back in the gym, living that waist, getting fucking alive, cause you know that I'm a G and I'm fucking around, hey, and I know it's my time, hey, man, ain't easy to hit and I'm fine, but what the hook tonight, but I can fucking find the rhyme. Think about who I am and what else I cannot go back to the earth, came out, get looking, seeing what is out there, and can remember that it's your time to stay on the end, you will never lose the free, it's your time to shine. You can stay in vibe. Maybe you will always have that green going down your check. It's in your heart, it's the end. I have to check that out. I put my beat in to JJ and we had some fun. All the good shit, you know I'm never quit. I can hit you, do my thing, but I hit 1, 2. I'm a motorcycle twice, I'm back up, do my thing, back in the gym, living that waist, getting fucking alive, cause you know that I'm a G and I'm fucking around, hey, and I know it's my time, hey. I'm easy to hit and I'm fine. But what the hook tonight, but I can fucking find the rhyme. Think about who I am and what else I cannot go back to the earth. Came out, get looking, seeing what is out there. And can remember that it's your time to stay on the end. You will never lose the free. It's your time to shine. Long as you can stay in line. Maybe you will always have that green going down your check. It's in your heart, it's the end. I have to check that out. I'm a motorcycle twice, I'm back up, do my thing, back in the gym, living that waist, getting fucking alive, cause you know that I'm a G and I'm fucking around, hey, and I know it's my time, hey, man, ain't easy to hit and I'm fine, but what the hook tonight, but I can fucking find the rhyme. Think about who I am and what else I cannot go back to the earth, came out, get looking, seeing what is out there, and can remember that it's your time to stay on the end, you will never lose the free, it's your time to shine. You can stay in vibe. Maybe you will always have that green going down your check. It's in your heart, it's the end. I have to check that out. I put my beat in to JJ and we had some fun. All the good shit, you know I'm never quit. I can hit you, do my thing, but I hit 1, 2. I'm a motorcycle twice, I'm back up, do my thing, back in the gym, living that waist, getting fucking alive, cause you know that I'm a G and I'm fucking around, hey, and I know it's my time, hey.
man, easy in, I'm fine. But what the hell could not? That I could fucking find the rhyme.
Think about who I am and what else I cannot provide to the earth. Came out, get looking, seeing what is out there and can ramble. That it's your time to stay on the end. You will never lose the free. It's your time to shine. Long as you can stay in line, maybe you will always have that green going down your check. It's in your heart, it's the end. I have to check that out. I put my beat in to JJ and we had some fun. On the other shit, you know I'm never quit. I'm a motorcycle twice, I'm back up, do my thing, back in the gym, living that waist, getting fucking alive, cause you know that I'm a G, and I'm fucking the line, hey, and I know it's my time, hey, man. I got the river and I'm walking down to skate, I know it's my time, 3-inch blades around my neck,
Get out.
I got the river and I'm walking down to skate. I know it's my time. 3-inch blades around my neck. Get out, it's not your neck. Other words, this is my time to keep you out in the shit. Here we go. I remember it's the last time I was in Rocky Road. Then I walk up to the plate. I'm about to go 100 miles an hour. Straight at your throat. I might rock you, or I might strike your ass out, but you could never hit the ball. Up to the plate, and down to skate.
Alright, look, yo, it's that 5 A's. V. Hey. Se dice J Rabbit. Lo hago así. Because I know I do what I need to. It's that J Rabbit type shit. Let's go. 5 A's VG. Mexicano americano. Y piensa usted allá en la trap. Hey. What you know, dog? Hey. Hey. It's another holiday for me to do what the fuck I want to. I wake up when I want, and I don't even have to check the clock. I know I get into and I walk out and I feel the sun. The rays be on me flowing. I'll be finding my pitch. I'll be keeping my eye on the ball. The people, they love it. They see me always doing what I have to strengthen our mental, emotional capacities. I'm having fun, dog. I'm doing what I want to. Here we go, I catch the vibe. I know that I'm grinding. 5 is VG, and I know that we can lay it down. Hey, I'ma eat a hamburger and maybe some nachos after school. Watching Drake and Josh, and I ain't giving a shit. Drinking mate every day. You know I be getting late. I'm hanging out in the sun. You know that we having fun, yo, yeah. And I know that I keep my eye on the ball. You can throw it 100 miles at my fucking chest. I will belt it in to the double-decker bleachers. People laughing, smiling with me on the camera all the time, yo. And I had to walk into the shadows, and I fucked up my ankle on the road to fame and success. And I will find my vibe. And I know that it's my time to get inside my heart and share my time, bro. I have to sit firm, and I gotta feel it in my keys. I'm a man. I will hold my ground in this earth. I will speak my truth when I see myself like Babe Ruth. I'm smashing all the homers over the fence into the park. People see me ballin', and they wanna know how I did it. It is my time to switch to another flow, and I might go really high. And I know it is my time to conduct the night. And here we go, I don't give a shit. Say what you want, cause I know you don't have the courage. And I will give you energy and permission to do it. Come on, be silly with me, and we can go get greenies. And you know I'm eating all the chips, and I'm counting up the paper every time cause I got, yo, pesos on pesos. All right, here we go.
On me flowing, I'll be finding my pitch. I'll be keeping my eye on the ball. The vibe, I know. See me always doing what I have to strengthen our mental, emotional capacities. I'm having fun, dog. I'm doing what I want to. Here we go, I catch the. Doing what I want to. Here we go, I catch the vibe. I know that I'm grinding. Father's VG, and I know that we can lay it down. Hey, I'ma eat a hamburger and maybe some nachos after school. Watching Drake and Josh, and I ain't giving a shit. Doing what I want to. Here we go, I catch the vibe. I know that I'm grinding. Father's VG, and I know that we can lay it down. Hey, I'ma eat a hamburger and maybe some nachos after school. Watching Drake and Josh, and I ain't giving a shit. Drinking my tea every day, you know I be getting late. I'm hanging out in the sun, you know that we having fun. Yo, yeah. And I know that I keep my eye on the ball. You can throw it 100 miles at my fucking chest. I will bend it into the double decker bleacher. People laughing, smiling with me on the camera all the time, yo. And I have to walk into the shadows of my ankle. I'm doing what I want to. Here we go, I catch the vibe. I know that I'm riding. I'm a DJ and I know that we can lay it down. Hey, I'ma eat a hamburger and maybe some nachos after school. Watching Drake and Josh, and I ain't giving a shit. Drinking my tea every day, you know I be getting late. I'm hanging out in the sun, you know that we having fun. Yo, yeah. And I know that I keep my eye on the ball. You can throw it 100 miles at my fucking chest. I will bend it into the double deck.
All right. Todo bien, man? Okay. All right, so we just got a freestyle in. Now we are ready to make a YouTube video. It's good. You do a little freestyle. You have some fun. We're done. You know, you don't take yourself too seriously, man. It's okay. Just be silly, and then we record the YouTube video talking about all this stuff. I want to talk about baseball and monosyncratic exercise, repetition, over and over again. Okay. So I'm gonna end this Streamlabs for